Hi, I'm Ron Burgundy. What is up, everybody? You're very welcome along to today's Anfield Agenda Watchalong. The Reds travel to Selhurst. Am I Ron Burgundy, Ben?
I don't know if you're Ron Burgundy. You read the teleprompter wrong, Craig.
Fuck yourself, San Diego.
Okay, now we're off air.
What is up, everybody? We're live. Yes, we are at this ridiculous hour. We are here to watch a game of football. Apparently, there's one taking place today in London. Don't you know? Crystal Palace against Liverpool. The team news is in, and the big news for us is Alisson Becker is back. He starts, and so does young Jarrell Kwanzaa. So yes, we're good to go today. Crystal Palace team is in. The good news for us is loads of their players are injured, so that's great. Ben, how are you this fine morning?
I hate life. I hate everyone. I don't want to be here.
Say that without crying.
I am crying.
I'm not crying. You're crying.
You were crying before stream.
So what? Today I always hate Australians, Ben.
Why?
Because it's about like 9 o'clock p.m. over in Australia now with their big comfy ass kickoff time. Well, the rest of us have to suffer.
I got to say, Craig, I've seen you in some bad moods before 12:30s, but today you were particularly not happy.
Yeah, I was not a happy bunny. I was not. Why is our stream dropping? I wasn't a happy bunny.
What do you mean
I
dropping?
wasn't. But let's go through the team first and foremost, so everybody is aware of what we're going to be kicking off with. We've got Mr. Alisson Becker in goal, Trent Alexander-Arnold at right back, centre back pairing today is Virgil van Dijk and Jarrell Kwanzaa. Then it's Costas Tsimikas at left back, as we expected. Endo comes in for a start in the holding midfield role. Then it's Dominic Szoboszlai, Ryan Gravenberch, Lucho Diaz, Mohamed Salah, and Darwin Núñez, as we expected. Great to have Alisson back. I'm delighted with that one. Jurgen's been interviewed there on TNT Sports before he goes into the dressing room. It looks windy, it looks cold, and it looks wet at Crystal Palace. So, fingers crossed. This could be such a big game in the Premier League's title race. I know I'm saying it already, but if we can win today and Aston Villa get a result against Arsenal, my friends, we could be top of the league. And speaking of top of the league, I will be over there 5 o'clock today, taking you through that game. So, God, Crouch is really tall. Like, there's tall and there's really tall. Crouchy is really tall. Really. Like, there's not many people make Jurgen look small, but Peter Crouch is managing to do just that. So, my friends, I hope you're all well. Let's have a look at Liverpool bench as well today. We've got Queeveen Kelleher, Joe Gomez, Ibu Kanade, Curtis Jones, Cody Gakpo, Harvey Elliott. Ben Doak is back and on the bench, which is great news. He's recovered from that hamstring problem. McConnell and Connor Bradley are your other substitutes. David Jones, good morning to you, sir. How are we? Appreciate your member chat, mate. Hope you're well. Davino, good morning, Craig. Good God, it's 6:35 here in Boston. 6:35, Ben. That is some dedication right there, isn't it, sir?
That is extreme dedication. I wouldn't even do that for Formula One, and I love Formula One.
I think I'd be like still up rather than gone to bed and get back up. Like I'd be definitely only going to bed at about whatever time it is, 9:30, whenever the game's over in America. There's no way you'd be getting me up at about 6:30 to watch a game. Actually, I'd probably still be in bed. That's the God's honest truth.
You are a vampire, though.
I am a bit of a vampire, yes. But I tried to be good last night. I went to bed a whole hour earlier than my normal time. So that means like I was up in bed by 4.
But were you asleep, or did you do that thing where you go to bed early and you toss and turn for that entire hour?
Oh, not just the hour. I think 9 when I got to sleep this morning.
Ugh. No.
Yeah. And I'm up at 8:30 tomorrow morning to go to London, so it's not going to be great either. But then after that, I'm free till Christmas. I don't have to go anywhere. No more getting up early. Charlie, thank you for your super chat, my friend. Said, hi, Craig. I'm saying a 400. Ben, I have my hands here like I'm praying almost. What's up with that? Why am I doing that?
Because you're worried, Craig. You're worried. You're thinking you might
I'm
get
not worried about Palace.
No?
No, do you know what I'm definitely not worried about? The annual whooping of Manchester United, which is coming up next week.
Every single time. Honestly, it's like every 5 minutes, Craig just keeps dropping in. Do you know what's happening next week, Ben? There's something happening on Sunday. Are you ready for it? No, Craig, we're not ready.
The annual whooping of Manchester United takes place next week, my friends. Right, so another super chat in from Whitehammer. Thank you, sir. Charlie said I'm going 4-0 win today anyway, Charlie, so I will take that if it's on offer. Really rooting for Kwanzaa today. Big job on to Dwight Hammer. Yeah, it's great to see him get another start. Looking forward to watching him, in all honesty, mate. He's not really put a foot wrong for us since he's broken through to the first team. So 7:30 p.m. in Thailand, said Martin J. Walker. That's a nice kickoff time, mate. Fair play. I was going to say you don't get many of them, but to be fair, we've had our fair share of half-12s over the last couple of seasons. 11:30 p.m. kickoff in Australia for Melinda. Nice. Look, I don't begrudge you guys these kickoffs much. Oh, okay. I hate you all. That's the truth. Every goddamn one of you that got to watch this. I look outside and you know what I see? Daylight. Daylight, Ben. Ben, it's daylight outside.
Has your skin started to peel off yet?
Don't know because I can't feel it.
Okay. Because generally, day walkers, this is what we're used to. You're used to the nighttime. So
we have a look at the Crystal Palace team, folks. We've got Johnson in goal, then Ward, Anderson, Gay, Klein, Richards, Lerma, Hughes, Schlupp, Ayew, and Edward. That's the Palace team. On the bench, Matthews, Tompkins, Riedewald. What? Oh, what? I don't know who that is. Amadia, Olise, Abidwell, Francois, and Mateta. Yeah, that's the bench anyway. Look, we should be beating Palace. Let's be honest, folks. We should be beating Palace today. I hope you're good, Craig. Hoping for 3 points, said Cozy Goat. I like that name. Why do I like that name so much, mate? That's a belter name, Cozy Goat. And how have I never noticed it before? That's a great name, Cozy Goat. I like it. Well, I'm in a very much not a cozy goat at the minute, mate. No. Am I surprised with Kwanzaa? I've got to be honest, Josh. I'm a little bit, yeah. Like, I'm pleasantly surprised. I'm not worried or anything like that. I'm always happy to see Jarell Kwanzaa get a chance. But, yeah, to say, I probably wasn't expecting it. But then again, I don't know what way Ibu is at the minute. Maybe he does need a little bit of rest between games. But, look, that's what we have a squad for, isn't it? So, hopefully he steps up and does himself no harm again. I mean, it's just his, fledgling Liverpool career at the minute. So, yeah, I'm excited by him. I'm very excited, though, to see which Darwin shows up today because I got a feeling we're going to have good Darwin. I've got a feeling we're going to see Mr. Nunez on the score sheet. No Olise, no Eze, said Ian. Yeah, Olise is on the bench. So, they do have him as an option there. But, look, again, Palace aren't in a good vein of form, are they? Roy Hodgson's men were booed off in their last game against Bournemouth, and hopefully we can have a similar impact to Selhurst Park today. Who's the referee today? That's a good question, actually. I will get on that for you now, mate. 1 second. So when you say who's the referee, what I actually hear is, who's going to shaft us today, Craig? It is Andrew Madley. So, Andy Madley. I mean, look, you might as well say, well, I'm not going to say what's in my head, actually, because that'll get me in trouble. But it's much of a muchness, whichever one of these Cabbage Patch Kids is going to be refereeing the game. Are you old enough to remember Cabbage Patch Kids, Ben?
Of course I am, Craig.
My mum told me that she found me under a cabbage patch, and that's how I was born.
And you still believe that?
Yeah? I mean, where do you think I got my 2 kids from?
The stork?
Butter? Margarine?
No, you know the big bird that flies in with babies on like blanket sheets and drops them down your chimney. That's how our babies come from, isn't
it? Yeah. Santa brings them. South Africa's in the house. SG, how are we, mate? Poke cards. I'm happy Lise's on the bench because he's a big threat. Yes, he is, and so am I. Could be worse, said Brett Young. And look, it's grand if we win. These half-12s are fine if you win the game. But if you don't win the game, they feel like they're never ending. Roy Hodgson looks like a worried man, by the way. He's being interviewed here at the minute by TNT Sports, and he looks like a man who's under a bit of pressure. Have you been to Singapore? Not yet, my friend, no. Haven't been to Singapore, but I want to go to Singapore, Malaysia, and a few other places in that part of the world. Just haven't managed to get to that area yet, you know. Kind of want to do that in maybe Australia and a few more places, maybe New Zealand, but no, haven't had the pleasure yet. Hope you're well. Love from our Matt. Joe, how are we, mate? I put the love word in there, Joe. He didn't say love, but I just threw it in there because I'm just making up sentences at the minute, Joe. But I got the Armagh part in, so we'll go with that. Well in, mate. I hope you're well. Only 8 o'clock kickoff. Trouble me in India. It's 1:30 a.m. And because of that, I go to bed at 4. You see, that's perfect for me, Faraz. That would be right in my wheelhouse, mate. That would be perfecto for me. Come to Taiwan. We've got good food. You've got me. You've won me over. You've charmed me. See, that's all you need to do, folks. He's already learned that one. Albert's got it sewn up there. Just throw about a bit of good food and Craig will come. Just put crumbs out and I'll come follow. What is the drink of the day? Oh, God, I forgot about that. You're not really going to make me do that at like 11:30 in the morning? Can we do that for like the second half or something when I'm a bit more awake? There is one in the fridge, but just, I'm still on the water at the minute. Darwin will bully Anderson. Well, it's redemption time, Philly, isn't it? It's redemption time for Darwin. So, yes, I very much hope he does bully Anderson, and I very much hope he's puts one in the back of the net. So, look, I've got a feeling we're going to get 2 things today. We're going to get Mo to get his 200th, and I'm feeling a Darwizzi goal as well. So, I'm going to stick to my 2-0 prediction. That's the 2 goal scorers I'm going to go for. And yeah, fingers crossed we get the result. 45 minutes to go till kickoff, by the way, so plenty of time to go through the chat. Drink of the day is another coffee, yeah. No, you see, I'm a bit scared because if I have too much coffee, then maybe I need to poop. And if I need to poop, I'll have to leave the stream. And I don't like to leave the streams. So I'm going to stick to water for the time being. Because at least if I have to pee myself, that's fine. I don't mind sitting and pee. But sitting and poop, can't do that at this hour of the morning. Not even for you guys. Right. Come, Craig, we love to host. Oh, mate. Come to India, Craig, we love to host. Mate, don't be tempting me because I love to travel. So, be a pleasure. Have I been to Belfast? Many, many times, Joel. Beautiful city, great people, great time every time we go up there. Yeah, I love Belfast. 1 large, strong coffee for Craig. Yep. You know me too well, Brett. 1 double espresso, little drop of cold milk and 1 sugar. That'll do me the finest. I don't take any of your fancy lattes, cappuccinos, mochas, none of those type of coffees. Just give me the hard stuff, none of the frothy, milky nonsense. Would Ronald Araujo be a good signing? No, not for me. I've never been a big fan of Araujo. Don't think he's crap or anything like that, but I've never seen the attraction for him to come to Liverpool. But just don't be saying Barcelona players to Klopp. We're already crying poor mouth about the transfer window. Jurgen wants to know. Tell me any club that wants to sell a top-class centre-back. Well, nobody wants to, Jurgen, but that's where the money comes in. Endomania going to be running the show at Selhurst, said Big Chill. Yes, sir. And don't forget, your Endomania emojis are in the chat, members. Ben has very kindly made one of those for you. So there is an Endomania chat icon. Most underrated Liverpool players. Oh, God. Coit, Finnan. Who else we got underrated at Liverpool? Maxi Rodriguez. Most overrated, though, I would say Risa. He would be the one I would say is most overrated. If you were in charge of the transfer window with 75 mil, who would you sign? I'd buy 75 million quid worth of scratch cards and hope that we can win more. So, poll is open in the chat, my friends. We've asked you a simple question. Give us the result. Will it be a Liverpool win, a draw, or a Palace win? 75 million, though. Who would I buy with 75 million? Probably... I'd probably buy Hincapia and then look to bring in Andre with the change. So, yeah, you could. That's a scary thing. £45 million would probably buy you Hincapia and 30 million for Andre. So, I'd box it all off with that 75 mil. Allison back already. Yep. Allison is starting today. That is the good news. So 2 big changes today. Allison to start, Jarrell Quansah to start. That's the surprise inclusions, I think, in today's starting 11. Other words, I think dare I say it, outside of Alisson, I got the team spot on. So well done me. Just thinking through, yeah, I didn't think Alisson would be fit, so I Kelleher in. But other than that, that's the team I predicted, I believe, in my prediction show. No, that's wrong, Craig, because I didn't put Kwanzaa in. Of course I didn't put Kwanzaa in. That's silly, Craig. There's no way you put Kwanzaa in. So I got 9. 9's not bad. What about Verts? Do we need Verts? Like, at the moment, I don't think Liverpool need anybody in attack. Now, if we lose somebody, if Mohamed Salah leaves or something, fair enough. But right now, I think the 5 attackers we have are absolutely top notch. And then, of course, we've got young Ben Doak as well, who's also on the bench today. He returns from his hamstring injury. What have we got? Good. Alisson is back. Glad Alisson's back, says Career. Can we get Tomori? I suppose we potentially could, although I've not really seen Liverpool linked with Tomori at any point. I don't believe Jurgen when he says that we won't do any business in January. I refuse to believe we're that stupid. I just can't see why you take a chance with the title race potentially on the line, with Arsenal maybe looking at bringing in the likes of João Palhinha. We have to do something. We have to answer. We have to sort out our deficiencies. Would you take Pedro Neto to Liverpool? I'd be concerned about his injury record. I like him as a footballer. But look, the answer is Jared Bowen. Whatever the question is with regard to Liverpool, the answer is Jared Bowen. You know, if we're talking about Mohamed Salah moving on, the answer is Jared Bowen. If we're talking about bringing in another attacker, the answer is Jared Bowen. If we're talking about bringing in a DM, okay, fair enough. The answer is not Jared Bowen. But other than that, I think it's Jared Bowen. Kurt Zuma, now. We won't be talking about the cat kicker. Chris, thank you, mate. Chris has gifted 5 Anfield Agenda memberships. Chris, you were very kind, sir. Thank you so much. They've gone to not to Faraz, jumped Faraz. They've gone to Martin Halliwell. That's because Faraz is already a member. To Martin Halliwell, to Bush Boy, to Mark Luck, to AAAA, and to Wirrun of Bly. There you go. All those memberships gifted by Chris. Thank you, sir. Bowen's not that good. Yeah, but he is, though. You just don't think he's that good because his name's Jared Bowen. If his name was Jeronique Bowenista, we'd all be falling over ourselves. Jared Bowen is very, very much good enough. I'm sorry. He just is. I don't get why people don't rate Bowen. He's performing week in, week out. His numbers, I think, this season, what is it? 9 goals, 1 assist, something like that. In a pretty poor West Ham team. So, look, it's a personal thing, but I very much would like him at Liverpool. Szoboszlai special coming in hot, said Isti Urban. Fingers crossed, mate. It was a lovely finish from Mr. Dominic Szoboszlai at the end of the last game to finish it off. It was a wonderful assist from Darwin as well. Great sliding tackle, beautiful cross, lovely little trap by Szoboszlai, and then bang, top bins. What about Lucas Paqueta? So, what's going on with Paqueta's betting charge? That's what I'm not sure about. You know, Man City were looking at signing him, then they pulled away because of the whole betting thing. And then it's gone very quiet since then. I don't know what's going on there. Bowen at Charlie Adams? Nah, he's way better than Charlie Adams, mate. Come on. Jared Bowen is way better than Charlie Adams. Kvaratskhelia could be a good Salah replacement. Not convinced. I'm like, look how shit Napoli are this season. Beaten 1-0 the other night by Juventus as well. Whooped at home by Inter Milan the week before, 4-1, something like that, I think. They're just, I don't know, I'm not convinced by Kvaratskhelia. I just amn't. Far rather spend money on Rafa Leao, even though it's the wrong side of the pitch. You reckon it's too early for Alisson? Look, he would have had to have passed a lot of tests to be available to kick off today, Alisson. So we were told it wasn't too bad, even when he was injured. So, look, I'm sure he would have had scans. I'm sure the medical team would have run the rule over him. And I don't think we'd take any chances if we didn't need to. So I think he should be all right. We've seen injury crisis coming before and the club did nothing. That's the problem. We did nothing and it never really worked out. You know, there was the season where Alisson saved us with that header after the centre-back fiasco. Then we, of course, had the season where we brought in Arthur Mello, and that didn't work out because it was no use. Yeah, so look, I don't understand it, but I keep playing. Every time we've rolled the dice, it's not really resulted in the result we'd hoped for. Greetings from Guatemala. How are we, Michael? Michael Jackson Regen. There you go. I thought you said Balotelli. Oh, don't mention Balotelli. Oh, don't mention Balotelli. Please don't mention Balotelli. They were dark days, mate. They were. Imagine losing Luis Suarez and then coming in and bringing in Balotelli. Oh, Jesus, that was bad. Iceland's in the house. How are we? Adam Brown, thank you, mate. Said, when you're over the kickoff tomorrow, remember to get your son the prime flavors he hasn't tried. So the problem with that is I can't bring them back on the plane because they're liquids and they're over 100 milliliters. So I can't do it, which is shit, right? Because I don't have any luggage because I'm just flying in, doing the show, flying back over. So yeah, that won't work, unfortunately. I'd empty out the bottle and bring it back the empty bottle, but do I remember Aspas? Of course. Iago Aspas, Celta Vigo legend, corner enthusiast. Happy to see some Ryan Gravenberch back starting. Yeah, absolutely. No complaints about the starting 11 today from me, folks. Not one. They might be in the airport. Yeah, well, they'd have to be also in the airport and through security. But if I see it, you bet your ass I'll get one. Is Ibu okay and why is he not starting? So he's on the bench, so we can say yes, he's okay. Why is he not starting? I can only assume that the manager's got the nod from the sports science team that he needs a bit of a longer break between games. That's all I can think of. We had a short turnaround from Wednesday night to early Saturday, so that's really all I can think of, is that the gaffer's been given the tap on the shoulder to say, not yet. Downing, Spearing, Barini, Balotelli, Aspas, Benteke, Kyriakos, Johnson, Moreno, Mignolet. Oh, God, David, stop. That's horrible, mate. Dark days back then. If you could spend the day with any Liverpool player, who would it be? Robbo. I think Robbo. I feel comfortable saying. See, I'd want to say Allison, but I wouldn't talk very much. I'd just be sitting there smiling, looking at him. So I'm going to say Robbo. You're having a problem with the poll. Do you know what? You're not the only one, mate. It's happened on a couple of occasions where people are saying they're not seeing the polls, but it isn't anything that we can actually do. You know, unfortunately, it's a YouTube thing, and we're kind of at their behest. I hate early kickoffs, said Mark. Just woke up, mate. I'm with you. But look, spare a thought for our friends over in North America, mate. Depending on what part of America they're in, it's either 5 to 7 now or 5 to 5 if they're all the way over in Cali, I think. What was your reaction when Hodgson became manager? So honestly, it was one of those situations, and I remember it well because I had a conversation with Sabrina about it, where I said, nobody wants the damn job at the minute. The club hasn't got any money. This feels like all we can do. And I was kind of resigned to mediocrity at that point, in all honesty. And then I think, if I remember correctly, I went over to Turkey on holidays. And I think we got beaten by Northampton or something in the FA Cup, or we had some really, really terrible result. And I was just pissed off for the whole holiday over it. What else we got? Midday in the Lebanon. Nice. Welcome in, Jadson. Definitely got the Treaty United game. You're going to say this to me every week, mate. Come on, I get you. You want me to go to Treaty United game? No problem. We can make that happen at some point. But not at 12:30 on a Saturday when I'm freezing, sitting here, one coffee in and barely awake. Who remembers Andre Lasena and David and Gog? Of course, mate. You know, we've had some weird signings. One I'll never forget was Brendan Rodgers telling us about this player he signed from the Eredivisie, who we'd all love. And then Usama Saidi arrives. And I'm like, where's the guy you said was going to be great, Brendan? Where is he? It's not this dude, surely. I don't know what those words are, Ethan. Will he be form when he has Kwanzaa right in front of him? Is it too early for you as well, Ethan? I think it might be, mate. I don't blame you. Thoughts on Kwanzaa starting? Fine. No problem. That's, if he's good enough to be in the first team squad, he's good enough to be getting a start. So, yeah, he's got Big Verge alongside him. Honestly, genuine, no worries, no concerns for me at all. I'm very happy with the team that we've put out today. Did I rate Kewell? Until he played for us, I did, yeah. When he was at Leeds United and when we were signing him, I thought, oh, here we go. Sign a superstar here. Left wing sorted forever. Wake Sabrina up and get her to make that large coffee. She's already made me one coffee, to be fair. I just don't want the second one yet, in case my morning constitution kicks in. So no, I'm going to stick to the water for the time being. Does Klopp not trust Canade? Again, I would imagine, and I am guessing, but with us playing Wednesday night and it being a relatively short turnaround, and Ibu, being one that can pick up muscle knocks and strains, all I can think of is that he's been told best not risk him, starting him again that quickly. That's my guess as to why he's put Ibu on the bench today and gone with Jaro Kwanzaa. Is Shaqiri a legend? Fuck off. Shaqiri was garbage. I've never understood this. Like, he scored 1 or 2 good goals for us. The Barcelona game gets him a lot of brownie points, don't get me wrong. But no, he's the furthest thing from a legend that you can possibly think of. Nowhere even in the vicinity of legendary status. Shaqiri was part of the Barca game. Yeah, 1 game, mate. 1 game. And he gets brownie points for that game, but 1 game. The rest of the time, he was injured. Shaqiri wasn't garbage. He was, though. He was. Let's be honest. He was garbage. Klopp saving Canade for the United match. Well, probably, because I don't expect him to play midweek. In fact, I don't even know how I'm going to try and predict the team for Thursday, because I know Klopp will want to be somewhat professional, but ultimately we have to learn the lessons from the Champions League game where we played I think it was over in Denmark, wasn't it? Against Midtjylland, I think. And Jota got injured. Do you remember that one? We have to learn lessons from that. We can't be putting out a team that we may lose a player or 2 in. We just can't. I know you've got a duty of respect to the competition and there's other teams that still have stuff to play for and all that, but I'm very much of the mindset of that's not our problem. We've done our part and qualified. So as long as the players are players who are in the squad, then they're all right to play in my eyes. But we don't need anything from that game. Risa overrated. Hugely. I don't get this rewriting of history about John Arne Risa. You're going to say to me, but Craig, he scored these worldies. And he did. But he also had about 50 or 60,000 shots that flew over the crossbars, flew wide, and went nowhere near the goal. So, yes, he's nowhere near. Do you know what our problem was? We were just so conditioned to having shit left backs for so long that when Risa came along, we were thinking, oh, this guy's all right. And that's what he was. He was all right. But nowhere near the levels of the dudes that we have playing for us now. Thoughts on Javier Mascherano? Loved him. Loved him. Absolutely loved Javier Mascherano. Didn't like the way he left. Didn't like the whole, trying to fight his way to Barcelona and that stuff. Didn't like the Barcelona players were calling him basically a slave at one point. And I remember that conversation. But loved him at Liverpool. Thought he was brilliant. Afternoon, Craig. Crazy couple of months for me. Good to be back. Go 3-0 WFM. Thank you, Josh. This season, we've seen a godly rivalry at the CDM position between Declan Rice and Rodri. If you had the opportunity to buy one of them, who would it be? Oh, well, Sajid, if you've got either one of those dudes, you're not unhappy. Who would I take? I'd probably take Declan Rice. But as I said, either one of them. If you had either one of those two anchoring your midfield, you are not going to be displeased. So I'd probably edge Rice because of the age. But they both can add a few goals to the game as well. They're both good in the opposition penalty area from set pieces and stuff. Yeah, they are very good, both of them. Who had a better Liverpool legacy, Taki, Shaqiri, or Solanke? Shaqiri. I'd probably say Shaqiri in that bunch. I remember when Saidi was signed, nobody had a clue who he was. Liverpool actually quoted his FIFA stats, convinced the fans he was an actual player. Yeah, I just remember Brendan Rodgers saying we're all going to be excited by this guy that we were signing. And I was thinking, oh, have we unearthed somebody here? Like, have we picked out an absolute gem that nobody else had seen? And then it became apparent very quickly we hadn't. Let's get ourselves top of the league. Yes, Steve, let's. That is what is at stake today, my friends. If we can win this game, go wrapped up, sit in the sofa, and we get to watch Arsenal against Aston Villa later on at Villa Park, knowing that unless Arsenal win, we remain top of the league table if we get this win today. So, yeah, that's what we've got to do. We've got to take care of our business, put the pressure squarely back on the shoulders of Arteta's men, and see what they can do at Villa Park.
Did you say top of the league, Craig?
I did mention top of the league.
Do we have a channel called Top of the League?
I do. Yeah, we do have a channel, Ben. I will be on there 5 o'clock.
Okay, cool. Well, just a bit of promo
there. Please spread positive energy. Judging LFC players with harsh words doesn't help. So here's the thing, Reality Conquest, and I'm not sure if you're aware of this, but calling people who were shit in the past shit isn't really going to impact what happens today, because nobody's judging anyone that was playing on the pitch today, mate. So spread negativity about people who, let's be honest, brought us lots of negativity at times is all right in my book. The players who are on the pitch today, nothing but love, and I think the chat are the same. There's Mo actually right now, right on cue. Those training tops don't look too bad, you know, with the long sleeves. Don't look too bad at all. Mo's getting his 200th today, by the way. I'm announcing that right now. Alisson is back. Yes, Herman, he is. That's the good news. Whatever happened to that Fekir nonsense? Truth is, I've heard 3 different versions of that, and I don't know which one is real. So it's not really fair for me to comment on it. But something happened last minute. Maybe someday we'll find out the actual truth of that. I'd also like to know about the Loic Remy situation. I'd love to know what happened over in America there. What really happened, I mean. So, but maybe we never know. Who's your current favourite Liverpool player? Darwin. Darwin, Alisson, Mo, Verge. Those would be the 4 for me at the minute. Was that the voice in your head, Craig? The voice in my head wouldn't sound that eloquent. Don't be silly. The voice in my head is way different to that. Trust me. And usually the voice in my head sings. I don't really... that's true. My inner thoughts usually sing to me rather than just have conversations. What about Szoboszlai? I mean, I was asked the question. I gave my answer. I can't rejig who I like just because you like a particular player, mate. I love them all, but I was asked who's my favourite, and the answer is Darwin. Please tell me where Kanade is on the bench. If you had have looked, you may have seen that for yourself. Did I see Shane McGowan's funeral? Yes, I did, Joe. And it was unusual, to say the least, but the right send-off. I think, yes, the right send-off. I didn't think it was possible for a prayer to be more boring at a Catholic mass, but Johnny Depp stepped up and made it so. I mean, if you haven't heard Johnny Depp reading the prayer, listen to it. It's the most mundane thing I think I've ever heard. You're my favourite Liverpool player, Craig. And so I should be. As you know, you might not see me in the goal scoring charts, or I might not be on the walls of Kirby, but I should be. It should be like Alisson, Grobler, Kelleher, me. Do you think Sousa should have been given more chances? No, I don't. I think it was the right thing for him to go and move on. Between Italy and Spain, he's probably in leagues that suit him a little bit more. Which centre back would you buy in the summer for Liverpool? Well, I'd like to buy one this winter, mate. I don't think we can wait till the summer, unfortunately. But if we had to wait till the summer, Hincapié. Would you consider Lucas a club legend? Lucas Leiva? See, I would, but I think I'm in the minority. See, I've always had a soft spot for Lucas Leiva. You know, as I've said before, I named my son after him. So I would call him a club legend, but I think I might be in the minority. He's a lovely guy, though. And I just thought he was a great example of a good attitude and never giving up. And that's what I liked about him. David and God was superior to Darwinski, in Craig's opinion. Yeah, sure. David and... Well, to be fair, he scored against United. And speaking of scoring against United, Ben...
I knew where you're going with that.
Sunday?
No. We're not talking about that right now.
Ben...
Fine. What do you want to talk about?
Can we count up to 7?
Can you count up to 7?
Oh, I very much can. I learned how to count last April.
Yeah, see, no, actually, no, I remember you counting up to 7 before that. I think it was against Aston Villa.
No? Sorry, man. I think you've got me confused with
No, I'm
somebody
pretty
else.
sure there was a viral clip of you saying 7 over and over again to some Villa score, I think.
You're getting confused with friends again, Ben. Monica is what you're thinking of.
I don't think I am, Craig. I think didn't you lose 7-2? Is my mind? Am I thinking that? Was it Villa when Villa were crap?
Do you know what? Now that you say it, if you take 7 and -2, that brings up the 5-0 we beat you the season before. So it has refreshed my memory a little bit, Ben. Yeah, 7 -2 is 5.
Are you doing mental gymnastics now, Craig?
Yeah, and
Yeah.
striptease.
That's standard for you, though, so I'm not even bothered.
Do you ever see Kimmich or De Ligt at Liverpool? I don't, Ibrahim. No, I don't. I think De Ligt would be too cost prohibitive, and I don't know whether we'll ever see Kimmich actually leave Bayern or not. But see, I could see a world where Kimmich becomes the kind of Thiago Alcantara signing that we made for a low fee for a few years, but I've not seen anything to suggest it's a possibility. For some reason, Craig, I'm confident today. Good. I mean, I love that. More positivity. Keep it coming. Yeah. Look, I think you never have a gimme in the Premier League. You don't. It's a tough league, particularly away from home. The conditions are horrendous out there. But with Palace's injuries, with what's on the line for us, you'd hope we get over the line and get a win today. Doesn't have to be pretty. Just has to be a win. Jamie Doyle said Endo has earned his start. Totally agree, mate. Completely agree with you. Will I cry if Mohamed leaves Liverpool? No. I very much won't cry if anybody leaves Liverpool, mate. Because, yeah, I've been around long enough to see great people come, great people go. Yes, Mohamed will be one of the very greatest to leave if he does leave. But that's football, isn't it, mate? That's the life cycle of a football club. You know, and at Liverpool, we've always been lucky that we've had some absolutely stellar attackers to come in over the years, and we always seem to unearth another one. So, look, it'll be a sad day for sure, but no, I won't be crying about it. I'm more going to be grateful that I got a chance to watch him play more than anything. Who is on the bench? No problem, tactics master. It is Kelleher, Gomez, Kanade, Curtis Jones, Gakpo, Elliott, Doak, McConnell, and Bradley. That is the bench today for the Reds. Love you, Craig. Love the channel all the way from Australia. Thank you, Matthias. Appreciate that, mate. Welcome in. And don't forget, guys, if you are with us, do hit that subscribe button. Drop a like on the video as well. Let's see if we can get ourselves to, I don't know, dare I say 1,000 likes before kickoff. With 18 minutes to go, there's 2,500 people almost in the chat. So if we all hit that like button, we're good to go. Do you think we should renew Matip's contract? No, I don't. I do think we have a duty of care to Joel to see him right through until he's recovered. And if that means allowing him to stay at Kirby, train, use the facilities, get back up to speed, absolutely proper order. But investing another deal into him when he was probably going to be released at the end of the season when his contract is up anyway, I think we're getting into the realms of our managers crying about having no money, and then we're potentially going to piss money up against the wall on another contract out of what? Kindness? I mean, look, put it this way. I can totally understand why people would say yes. I can totally understand it. I'm a huge fan of Joel Matip. But like, this is not a hamstring injury. This is an ACL at 32, and he's out of contract. It just doesn't feel like a good investment for me. But again, we are very much a club that has used the old sentimentality over the years. I would just say no, but help him out as much as we can. Adam said nothing. He just gifted 5 memberships. Thank you, Adam, mate. Sorry. Very kind of you. They've gone to Anuvrav, to Tactics Master, to Big Chill, to Trevor Gibson, and to David Coughlin. Thank you, Adam. It's such a tough one with Joel, isn't it? Because nothing but the height of respect for the man. And do genuinely feel, of course, for him with what happened with the injury. But, you know, sometimes I think we've done well to remove some players in recent years that we're getting to that stage anyway. You know, we've got Firmino moved on, Mane moved on, Henderson, Fabinho. I mean, I think it's time to just close the chapter and say thank you for your service, Joel. Help him out, as I said, but no, not a new deal. But, and again, what would you do, Ben, if this was a United player in a similar circumstance?
They always say, and I'll point back to Real Madrid, no sentimentality in sport. At that age with an ACL injury, could happen again. I would honestly say no, I wouldn't give him another contract. I don't know many clubs that would, to be fair, unless they were, seriously like a Modric or something like that.
Here's the thing for me. He's 32.
Yep.
You're talking probably a year. Best case, 8 months before he's fit. 9 months. Or sorry, before he's able to get fit. So you're probably talking up to a year before he's fit and ready to go. Best case scenario, and he's on the pitch. So then you're talking halfway through another season. And if you extend them for a year, half of that year is already gone. And then what version of him are you going to get for the last 6 months? I just don't think it's worth the roll of the dice.
Well, it's not only that. You've got to think about if he's out for an entire year, that's a whole place on your squad, which someone else younger and potentially more talented in the future could take up. So,
and a non-homegrown.
Yeah, so I don't see actually the club giving him an extension. I can understand the sentimentality, but if it was a United player, well, I can tell you this much, Craig, United would do it. So there's no point asking United because they would do it at the moment. They're thinking about giving Martial a new contract.
Especially if his name was Schmarcus Schmashford.
Yeah, but trouble is Marcus is the poster boy of United at the moment, so, there's that.
Enjoy that now. Enjoy that 5-year, 350 grand a week contract. Great show again, mate. Can't wait until kickoff. Thank you, Paul. Yes, we're only 13 minutes away. Guys, 13 minutes away from kickoff. Look, if this goes to plan and we get the win, brilliant. That's a great start to the weekend. We can sit back now, enjoy the Villa-Arsenal game on top of the league later on, and hopefully get a result that leaves us top of the table. And if we're top of the table by the time I land in the kickoff studio tomorrow, the poor lads are going to have to deal with unbearable Craig. See, that said love from Virginia. And thank you, Raja. But I read that very differently. I'm not going to say it, but I think you can figure out where I'm going with it. read that Chelsea are willing to spend anything to sign Osherman. Yeah, see, but what you won't read is Chelsea can't sign Osherman because they haven't got the money, because apparently FFP doesn't matter. Todd Bowley, like, I can't get my head around this, that somebody can spend £1 billion in a year and somehow not break the rules. I'll never understand it. Never. I don't care how many players they sold. Even if they sold 450 million quid's worth of players, I don't care. £500 million excess is just mental. I don't understand. Because remember what we were told? We were told they could do it, but they had to qualify for the Champions League to make it all add up. And they had to not sign any more players after that. And now all of a sudden it's like, it's still not working out for them. And they're able to throw more money at it. And they're still not going to be in Europe. So at what point does it catch up with them? I don't understand it. I know they're giving people fucking Sea Org level contracts like they're, I don't know, joining for 1,000 years, but I hope you got the Sea Org reference. I mean, that was good. I deserve credit for that. Do you get that, Ben? Do you get my Sea Org reference?
I totally over my head.
Scientology, dude. Scientology.
Wouldn't have got that in a million years, Craig.
I think they had to sign 1,000-year contracts or something like that.
1,000-year contract?
Something like that. Yeah, I remember. Good documentary on Sky, actually, about it. Going Clear. Worth watching.
But just on that Chelsea point you were making there.
Boom, boom.
I mean, they're, 10th in the table at the moment. Everton would be ahead of them had they not had their points deduction. So Chelsea theoretically would be in the bottom half of the table after spending £1 billion. And as you said, without European football or any trophies this season, there's not going to be the influx of money coming in. So where the hell are they going to make that back? They'll be in financial difficulty.
Saudi, my old friend, I hear you coming in again. Todd Bowley gets never-ending help. That's what'll happen, Ben.
It doesn't make it right, though.
Nope. We'll see somebody in the Saudi Pro League buying Thiago for 400 million.
400 million.
Yeah. That's something like that's probably what's going to happen, because old Todd just has to pick up the phone and go, excuse me, His Excellency, story on the Wonga.
Are they looking at Ivan Toney for January, potentially?
I mean, if I'm any striker, and I don't care if I'm Mohammed, I'm hard, Bruce Lee, I'm not going near Chelsea. They're cursed.
All right, Brick
Their striker position, I mean. They're cursed.
I got the brick top reference there, by the way.
Well done. Well in, Ben. Well in. Craig, much love from Germany. Liverpool win today. Thank you. All the way from Germanisch. That's Irish for Germany. Appreciate that. Nui, thank you. There was Cody Smith. Welcome to Anfield Agenda FC, my friend. So, we were thinking, and now, Ben, I don't know if I ran this past you in real world. So, what we're thinking, Ben, I think I mentioned it to you last night, is that very soon we're going to open up our Discord to anybody who's a member, whether you're gifted a membership or you buy a membership. But what we're going to do for our Ultra members is we're going to open a voice channel in our Discord that's separate just for those guys and girls, so we can interact with voice notes. So that's the plan that we're going to enact soon for memberships. Yeah. Thanks, Ben.
Cool. Then we spoke about last night. I was trying to update something quickly. Yes, that's happening.
Yes, I like that idea. Somebody, I think it was Davina or somebody in the chat recommended it yesterday, and I like it. Todd Grimshaw. Is that from Coronation Street?
No.
Oh, I think it was. I think it was the gay guy that had a kid with Sarah Platt in Coronation Street.
Mate, I've not watched Coronation Street in years. I couldn't tell you. Are you telling me you watched Coronation Street?
I think my soap knowledge has come to the fore there.
I didn't have you down as a soap fan, Craig. I'll be honest with you.
Ben, up until COVID, I watched Coronation Street and EastEnders religiously, like all my life.
Now, if you said Emmerdale, I'd be
Never.
like, "What's wrong with you?"
Nope. That's the one I didn't watch. I watched pretty much the rest of them. I watched Hollyoaks. I even watched 2.4 Children back in the day. But yeah, that was Yeah, it was up in the COVID, and then when they had that kind of distance acting, you know, because they had to keep away from each other, and it just all looked real fake to me. I couldn't watch it anymore.
Do you remember
And I didn't
Brookside?
get back into it after that.
Do you remember Brookside?
Of course, I remember Brookie. I remember the patio. I remember people being buried, Ben. I remember it all.
Those were the days. And then the alien right at the end. Wasn't there like an alien story? Anyway, madness.
I don't remember. I don't know. Maybe
I think they went completely off the rails towards the end, and I think there was an alien storyline somewhere.
I do remember Prisoner Cell Block H as well. I used to watch that with my grandmother. Opinions on Peaky Blinders. I tried to get into it. I don't know anybody that doesn't like it, that's watched it, but I just couldn't get into it. I gave it a good 2 series though, or 2 seasons. I just couldn't get into it, and I wanted to. Is Thiago a Liverpool legend? No. No. We throw the word legend around way too easily. No way is Thiago a Liverpool legend. He's a footballing legend. Do you think we still need to sign a midfielder? I think we need to centre back more. So I would be okay with us rolling the dice on a DM until the summer because, you know, if we ever get word of Bajcetic coming back, and now with Endo stepping up a little bit and starting to show what he can do, I think we're okay to roll the dice on that one, but we do need a centre back for me. We need a DM too. We do, but I think, you know, if we had to roll the dice on one position at the minute, and let's say we need 3, so fullback, centre back, DM, that's the one that I think we could probably take a chance with. So 6 minutes until kickoff, my friends. I'm going to run through both teams one more time for you. Starting off with the home team. It's Johnston, Ward, Anderson, Gay, Klein, Richards, Lerma, Hughes, Schlupp, Oyu, and Edward. That is your Crystal Palace 11. For Liverpool, delighted to say Alisson Becker's back in goal. Trent Alexander-Arnold. I was going to say Ibrahim Kanade, but no, it's Jarrell Kwanzaa, Virgil van Dijk, and Kostas Tsimikas. That is your back 5. Then it's Endo, Szoboszlai, and Gravenberch with Salah, Nunez, and Lucho up top. Pretty strong selection from Jurgen. I'm ready to go. Ben, can I get a prediction from you?
I'm going to go with just a 1-0 win for Liverpool. I think it's one of those dodgy games. You don't do too well in the half-12 kickoffs. It's away at Selhurst Park. A little bit of pressure on you guys to go top of the league. I'm thinking you sneak a 1-0.
I don't think my little heart could take a 1-0, Benjamin. I don't think I could go through it. Like, because Sheffield United was a hard watch the other night, and we only got that second right at the end. So, you know, I'm not saying your thought process is wrong. I'm just saying my little heart couldn't take it.
I kind of think you're going to struggle today. I think it's going to be another painful watch for you. But, you know, I could be jinxing it again.
So I'm going to go 2-0, but a comfortable 2-0. 2 first half goals, perhaps. Salah and Darwin for me. So that's where I'm going. But as always, we do want to know your thoughts. Let's see. We have a 3-1 for Nigel. Sergew's going 2-1. Danosh 4-1. Big Chili going 3-0. Luke's lost the run of himself altogether. We're not playing United yet, Luke. That's next week. 56-0. Come on now. That's next week. 3-1 to us, said Marty. Oren's gone 3-1. Luke 2-0. Mervyn 3-0. I don't know why the Walking Dead's making an appearance in the chat there, but the Walking Dead's top notch, apparently. Connor's gone 3-1 win. We like that, Mr. Crosby. Kwanzaa to score. I mean, that would be delicious, Aku. Teams are out at Selhurst Park. The Palace fans, they're always a good noisy lot, the Palace fans, to be fair to them. But it really does look like winter has arrived in the Premier League, my friends. It is looking cold. It is looking blustery. It is looking wet. Everything that you would expect with a winter game on a freezing December morning / afternoon. So, as always, we're going to do our best to take you through the game, keep you up to date with what is going on. We'll have a match reaction show coming up afterwards as well, player ratings and everything else you would expect on a match day. And also, don't forget, at 5 o'clock this evening, I will be going live over on our other channel, Top of the League, for the Aston Villa game against Arsenal, a massive game in the season. So I hope you guys can come across and join me for that one. YouTube saying to me, now would be a good time to insert ads. Look at them trying to force ads on you all. Hit the go button. Go on, hit the button. Hit the button. Trent getting 3 assists, said Ryan. I like it. Salah's 200th goal coming today, said Standard. Dr. HOULDEN's going 6-0. Another lovely early kickoff. Joy, said Subkir. Just had a 44-degree day here in Australia. Killing me, dude. Killing me. I don't begrudge you with one bit. 44. I mean, that's getting to the realms of too hot, though. Let's be honest. 44, and you're probably cooking your breakfast out on the footpath or on the bonnet of the car. Have you ever seen Black Sails? No, I don't even know what it is. Is it a show? A film? I don't know. Marty said, not expecting Arsenal to slip up. It's not. I wouldn't even call it slipping up, to be fair. To go to Villa Park and win is a result. I think, I don't think you could call getting beaten there if they got beaten slipping up. It's a tough place to go under Unai Emery. Like, they comfortably dealt with Manchester City. Look, if Arsenal win that game, you've got to say fair play to them. I'm not going to be flippant about it. If Arsenal go to Villa Park and get a win, fair play. It'll hurt, but fair play. I was a killer the other day watching the late goals in the Luton game. Seeing that Declan Rice header, that was heartbreaking stuff. Our last 6 goals have come from defensive players. Is that right? No, Darwin. Not Darwin. Szoboszlai. That was just the last goal we actually scored, so that's not true. Sydney, Australia's in the house. Nice. Why is this camera so screwed up? The one on BT, or I don't know. See, it looks good to me. Salah could reach 2 milestones today. 200th goal for Liverpool and 150th goal for Liverpool. Make up your goddamn mind. Which one is it? It's 200th goal and 150th Prem goal, surely. Melbourne, Australia's in the house. Nice. We've loads of Aussies in today. It's a really Aussie-friendly kickoff time, I think. So, my friends, we are about to get underway. Liverpool in our green and white away strip, playing from right to left in the first half. About to kick off. I will let you guys know so we can sync momentarily. And, yeah, fingers crossed we can get through this early kickoff with a victory. Right. We're underway. We are underway. I will give you guys a sync in a moment. But yeah, Liverpool, of course, do the decent thing. Launch the ball long out left-hand side where we actually win the ball with Diaz. Hooked away by Crystal Palace. Verge heads it back forward. Darwin flicks it inside. Just looking to see. So at the moment, Darwin's left, Lucho centre, but I don't expect that to remain the same. Come on, press, press, press. Palace forced into a long clearance there, and it goes all the way through on the far end to Mr. Alisson Becker. When we get to 1 minute, I will sync for everybody. Robert won't be back until probably early January, I think, mate. Costa's now in possession. Back to Verge. Verge forced to play an early ball that goes all the way through to the Palace keeper. You can't have 2 Van Dijks at the back. Oh, we'll give it a try, though. We'll give it a try. Right, my friends, we are at 1 minute and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're roughly 30 seconds. What am I watching on? TV. Sky. Well, the game's on TNT Sport, but do we have to have this conversation every week now? I watch it on Sky Glass, mate, and it's a streaming service, so there's always a built-in delay. Then there's a built-in delay on YouTube, so that's why we sync. Kwanzaa, out right-hand side. Trent, flicked on. Szoboszlai, back to Trent. Into Endo. Well done, Endo. Moves the ball across quickly to Verge. Costas. Sky Glass is brilliant, but there is a little delay in it, and the delay is frustrating when you're watching footy. But the product is great. Ball towards the penalty area. Palace get ahead on it. Drops to Gravenberch. He tries to flick it out right-hand side. Again, Liverpool have started brightly here. Palace just can't get out. Yes, Trent, well in. Don't shoot, Costas. And he shoots. And it goes wide. You knew it. He was shaping up. The second he trapped that ball, you knew what Costas was doing. Watched the highlights of Maxime Lacroix. Didn't know he was left-footed. I don't know much about him at all, Brett, to be honest with you, dude. Other than we watched him twice and he's worth about 25 mil. Peter Crouch on Trent, he said he's up there with the likes of Kevin De Bruyne, Gerrard and Alonso in terms of passing. And Rio backed him up saying he's unbelievably talented. Speaking of Trent, there he is with a 50-yard diag across the pitch. Costas cuts inside into his right foot, rolls the ball back to Endo. Endo with a diag out to Trent, right-hand side. Trent's cross is blocked. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in by the corner flag on the far side. Have you checked out Scalvini? I haven't, Ian. I won't lie, dude. I haven't. I have had so much stuff happening, mate, over the past few days. It's been crazy. Trent, unlucky. Tried to slip it into Darwin. It's again cleared by Palace. The pattern seems to be set here early doors, my friend. It is very much Liverpool attacking, Palace defending, and them saying, come break us down. Thanks for being here to watch the game week in and week out, Craig. I see you as a mate now, and if you helped me through some lonely times. Aussie man, thank you. I see all of you the very same way, mate. As I always say, we're all friends in here. And I think we've all, well, I know I've been helped through a lot of times, mate, that have been difficult. So thank you, mate. I appreciate that. And welcome with us. Yes, do hit that like button, please. Please do. Yes, yes, yes. So 200 goals for Liverpool and 150 in Premier League if Salah scores today. Good evening from Thailand. How are we, my friend? What's the centre back I'd sign in the summer? If we had to go all the way to the summer, then probably Nkapke for me. But it depends what Jurg wants. Like, do we still need a left-sided centre back, or do we switch it up a little bit now? Palace free kicks cleared. Diaz plays it forward looking for Salah. Klein gets a touch in it, but it's up in the air in midfield. Palace player gets there first. Press, boys. Come on. Ball played long upfield by Palace, but it goes out of play initially. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in on the near side. Will Arsenal lose to Villa? I honestly don't know. It's going to be a really good game though. And I guess I'm kind of a neutral, but I'm looking forward to it later on. Salah out wide right now to Dom. Nothing on for him, so he goes back to Trent. Trent plays up a diag. Again, look at that to Costas. That's ridiculous. Diaz now. Trent's on it already today. That's a couple of those beautiful raking passes. Costas tries to feed one down the line for Gravenberch. And Anderson shithouses his way to see that out. See, I don't get how that's not. I've never understood how they aren't free kicks. Like, how is that not an obstruction? I've never understood this in football. $724 likes already. What's your target for before the end of the year? Oh, it was 250k, Barry, but it's very, very, very unlikely we hit that now with less than a month to go. So, yeah, look, I'm just happy with what we have, mate. You know, always looking to just move forward a little bit. Is Jota out for long? No, he'll be back soon enough, mate. I think he's running, if I'm not mistaken. Free kick to Palace here. Gravenberch judged to have fouled the Palace number 9. So here we go. Another free kick here that they're going to try and pump into the penalty area. Liverpool holding the line a little bit ahead of it. Diagonal ball. Palace head it. Ball flicked over the top. Liverpool hook it away. And you, my friend, are getting banned for a fake score. Oh, don't worry. I've already removed this comment, folks. Don't worry. Am I surprised that Alisson started? Yes, but in a good way. Well played, boys. Good challenge on him. Hugh slides in. Liverpool throw in on the halfway line near side. Costas. Endo. Back to Kwanzaa. Go on, keep pressing. Well done. Good work, boys. Trent now. Ball into the right channel, looking for Salah. Palace defend it well, though. Kleiny gets there ahead of Mo, who looks like... Did he get a slap in the face or something? Mo looks like he's holding his face. Maybe got one in the mouth, but he'll be all right. Palace throw in. Liverpool win it back with Trent. Endo. Kwanzaa. Come on, boys. Trent to Costas. Nothing on there, so he goes back to Verge. I do like our safety first attitude in defence, by the way. That's something I think we've done very well. Gravenberg. Unlucky. Oh. Salah. Go on, Mo. Edge of the box. Slips it into Costas. Why did you take a touch, dude? The offside flag up. What? How long did he let this go before he puts the fucking flag up? I mean, it's the right decision. He was offside. He was off. Darren was off, but he left it long enough. He does. Someone said Nunes was born offside. He is offside quite a bit. It frustrates me, to be honest with you. But we are now 10 minutes in at Selhurst Park. And it's still scoreless. The weather's horrendous there. Throw in. Ward. Goes out. That'll be a Liverpool ball. Down near the corner flag inside our own half. Do I play FPL? I do, mate. Just not very well. Asif, are you going to just constantly give us an update of how long you're in this game, mate? Because I've seen 10 minutes, 11 minutes, 12 minutes. Palace now have a Trent comes across. Ball in field. Kwanzaa deals with Jeffrey Slope well. Plays that ball up the line. Palace have it back, though. Back out with Schlupp. His cross is blocked. That'll be Crystal Palace ball. "10 minutes, not a single shot on target." I mean, it's not unusual for a game to be 10 minutes without a shot on target, dude. It's not like we're 70 or 80 minutes in. 10 minutes I can accept, to be fair. Right, corner to Crystal Palace here. We best defend. Every time we concede the corner now, I'm nervous. It'll be an outswinger from Will Hughes. Ball in. Of course, we let it bounce. Palace appealing for a free penalty, as always. Here comes the Liverpool counter-attack with Salah. Oh, lads, we've let it bounce off too many players. Come on. Salah cross in. Oh, too close to the keeper. Too close to the keeper. That was a good chance, though, on the counter. We just kind of got in our way a little bit. I think Salah got the ball cut under his legs a slight bit, which kind of took a bit of sting out of the counter attack. But we had bodies there. We had a 3-on-3. We just never really got the break of the ball. Is Alisson injured? No, he's on the pitch, Shane. Gravenberch. Palace have it back. Gravenberch fouled. Free kick to Crystal Palace. Centre circle inside their own half. Will Hughes now. Palace coming down our left side. Ayew. Cross in. All the way through to Alisson. No problems there. Take your time, Ali. Take your time. Nothing's on. Ah, fuck off, Darwin. He's offside again. Oh, that's lazy. Alisson plays a long ball out of his hands and Darwin's offside. How can he not look across a line? Like, it's not hard. Just look, mate. Just have a look across the line. It's not like he hasn't got pace and he's trying to steal a yard. So, the man's rapid when he gets going. All over the top looking for Salah. Unlucky. Little bit too close to the keeper. That's what gets me about that. Like, if he had no pace, you think fair enough. But he's rapid. So he can give himself half a yard. Oh, yes, Jarrell Kwanzaa. Summoning his inner Matip there. Endo's to step in to rescue the day, though. Szoboszlai to Endo. Darwin, Costas, back to Diaz. Lucho tries a reverse pass. It's not on. Endo wins the second ball. It's back to Costas. Costas left-hand side. Nothing on. So it's back to Endo. It's hard to make out who some of the players are with the really harsh winter sun there. Again, ball into the right channel. Cross from Trent. Deflection. Unlucky. Unlucky, boys. Ward cleared it at the back post. Puts it behind. It'll be a Liverpool corner. Unlucky, though. That was a good ball in from Trent. Took a deflection. Oof. Nearly on Darwin's head, but it will be a Liverpool corner. Cross in. Cleared by Palace. Breaks the edge of the box to Dominic Szoboszlai. Back to Trent. Dom has a crack. It's blocked by Palace. Drops to Costas. Lucho. Back to Costas. Come on, boys. Come on. Gravenberch, his strike is blocked. Back out to Szoboszlai. He turns into danger. Gives the ball away. Free kick to Palace. Dominic Szoboszlai fouling Ayew inside his own half. Is Stefan Herter not preferred? He's been injured all season, Nick. He hasn't been available for selection this season at all so far. We are 16 minutes in, and Ben.
Yep.
I feel like your 1-0 boring, dragged out, heartbreaking, frustrating game is on the cards here.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing. I think it's pretty obvious, though. 12:30 kickoff. There's quite a lot on the line on this game. Your lads look, I wouldn't say they look nervous, but they certainly don't look like they want to make a mistake.
Palace are just defending deep, though. That's the problem. It's one of those, if we get an early goal, I think it's a different game here.
I don't think you'll score until the second half. I think you'll have to grind them down. I'm thinking like a 70th, 80th minute winner, something like that.
Oh, I feel like we're going to score before half-time. I'm being optimistic.
I don't see it.
Is the Urban said thoughts on our performance so far, and thank you for your super chat, mate. Do you know? I think we've done all right. In all honesty, it's just been that final ball so far. We've not really given Palace too much to get happy about. We've controlled the game. We just haven't been able to find an opportunity to break through yet. Palace are getting in blocks, defending well, to be fair to them. We just got to find a way to break them down. And again, don't forget, if you are in, do hit that like button, folks, and drop a like on the stream. And that's the same thing. And that's how awake I am. So yes, do hit that subscribe button, drop a like on the stream. And let's see if we can't move near 231,000 today. Be a big ask. We've a long way to go, but every little helps. Verge. Little 1-2 with Trent. Nothing on, so he changes up the angle and goes across the Kwanzaa. Soboslai now. Up the line to Mo. It's a lazy ball, Dom. Didn't give Mo Watton to get to there. I don't know what. We're managing the game well, though. I'm liking what I'm seeing from our boys. Costas. Gravenberg. Soboslai. Trent. Hooked away by Kleiny. Becoming straight back at them, though. Salah. Trent. Nothing on. Overhit. Goes all the way through to the Palace keeper. Just feels frustrating at the moment. But long way to go. Long way to go. As I keep saying to you, some of these games in the December, January period, we're just going to have to grind out. Doesn't have to be pretty, just has to get over the line. Michael thinks we should all support our local team, not another one halfway across the country. Well, firstly, Michael, it's in another country for me, dude. And secondly, you don't get the right to tell anybody what to do. Because everybody has their own choice, mate, and everybody can do what the fuck they like. Do you only listen to music, Michael, from bands in your town? Do you only watch TV shows that were made in the vicinity of where you are? Have you never watched an American show, right, mate? No, never gone to see a concert for somebody that's from a different part of the world? No? Of course not. You only consume locally as well, don't you, mate? All your clothes are made locally as well, don't they? You absolute fucking dope. Fuck me. You're not original. You're not clever. You're just another dickhead troll, mate. Relax. Well cleared. Come on, boys. Come on. Gravenberg. Gravenberg got lucky there. He stopped play because he was pulled back, but the ref wasn't even looking at the game. He was looking in another direction. And thankfully, we got that free kick, which we should have got, but the ref didn't see it. It's a good thing we got a global following, yeah. And also, if nobody from other areas of the world supported their football clubs, like Liverpool would be in like what National League North, you know. You need the global following, the global fan base. I tell you what, though, they love the global money. So all this arguments about support your local is just horseshit. Because without global money, without global investment, without global players, it would just be a National League North. So chill. Any thoughts on Joey Barton? Plenty, but none that I'm going to go through here, mate. Joey Barton's none that I'm going through here. He then goes into a rant. Joey Barton's one of those people that thinks he's a genius, but is really thick as pig shit. That's what I think of Joey Barton. Come on, boys. Free kick Palace. Ronald watching from Jamaica. Oh, Ronald, I'd love to be over in your part of the world right now, my friend. Who do I think finishes top 4? Oh, so difficult to know at the moment, Nick, because there's a lot of movement in and around those 4th, 5th, 6th positions. I'll tell you what I'd love to finish. I'd love it to be Liverpool win the league, Arsenal. I don't know, we'll have to put City in 3rd, let's say. I'd love Villa to sneak in a 4th. I really would. Right, it's another corner here to Crystal Palace, unfortunately, on the far side this time. We're a quarter of the way through the game. And I hope we can defend this one. I always get nervous these days. Just subscribe. Thank you, K-Baz. Appreciate you, mate. Outswinger here from Will Hughes. It's deep this time. Palace get a head on it. Second ball. Verge gets there. And Trent has a chance to break. Oh, unlucky. Unlucky. Lucho just overjumped it. Liverpool have a back inside their own half with Waturo Endo. Kwanzaa, nothing on for him, so he goes back to Ali. Back to Kwanzaa. Arsenal Villa prediction. Oh, I don't know. 2-1 Arsenal, but I hope a 2-2. Elizabeth, is that I think you meant, is that Dara O'Brien? I wish I had his money, Elizabeth. I wish I had his money. Or his humour. Or his intelligence. Right, we've got a free kick. We've taken it quickly. Trent's in the possession, centre of the park. Goes out right-hand side. Darwin, can you get into the penalty area, dude? Verge. Back to Kwanzaa. Trent. Still no way through here for Liverpool so far. We're just moving the ball around. Kwanzaa has to go all the way back to Alisson because there's nothing on ahead of him. Alisson is now halfway between the 18-yard box and the halfway line. Costas to Gravenberg. Go on, Ryan. Stand up. No foul. Tifa said, "Hi, Craig. How are you doing? Watching from Dubai. Content W. Thank you, mate. Welcome in. I hope life is treating you well, sir." Free kick again here to Palace. Endo adjusts the foul this time. Pretty much on the halfway line on this near side. Again, look at how compact we are here. Look how small we're making this pitch. We're holding the line about 10 yards ahead of our 18-yard box here, and the Palace free kick's about 2 yards inside our half. Joe Ward going to launch this diagonally. Unlucky. Palace back in possession with Kleiny inside their own half. Nothing on there, so he goes back to his keeper. Johnson launches it long upfield. Costas lets that go out, and it'll be a Liverpool throw in halfway inside their own half on the near side. Soboslai to Endo. Endo to Trent. Back to Endo. Soboslai to Endo. Gravenberg's available in the centre. If we can get it to him, yes, he has. Bit of space now for Ryan Gravenberg to run into. Slips it to Diaz. Takes a heavy touch and gives the ball back to Crystal Palace. Come on, lads. Palace now on the attack with Ayew. Cross in. Strike. Alisson, you're a fucking hero of a man. A goddamn hero of a man. That is why he is the best goalkeeper in the world, bar none. Oh my God, how did he save that? Alisson Becker has just stopped a certain goal with one of the saves of the season. That is outstanding from Alisson Becker. That is why he is the best goalkeeper in world football, bar none. Oh my God. I can't wait to see the replay of this. That was a certain goal. That was a certain goal from Palace. Oh my days. My keeper. Wow. Did you see that, Ben? He's so lost. Unbelievable. Unbelievable from that. Look at this. Oh, and how does he get up and keep it out as well? It's just so good. Straight at him. Shut up. Shut up. It's nowhere near straight at him. He has to come across his goal, claw it and block it from Lerma and then hooked away. Never straight at him. Oh, fuck off, ref. Penalty to Palace. That should have been a free kick to Liverpool. He's given a penalty when we should have had a free kick and he's booked Verge. Oh, stop it. How is that not a free kick to us? Look at this. Endo's barged over. Fucking barged over. And then, yes, then it's a foul. No argument about that. Van Dijk fouls him. But how is that not a free kick to us? Look, I've no arguments about the Van Dijk challenge. That's a penalty. No argument about that. But how on earth was that not a free kick? We're just letting fouls away now, are we? We're just letting that happen. That is absolute nonsense from Madley. Absolute nonsense. It's clearly a foul. Clearly a foul. How? It's clearly a fucking foul. I'm not having it. This is a foul. There's no way this is a penalty. It's clearly a foul on Endo. Clearly a foul. So Madley's going over to have a look. So he's obviously being told that he's an idiot. And I assume that was the wording in his ear. Hey, Andy, you're an idiot. God, he's such a dope. He's over there now. Yeah, Madley, what? You know you shit the bed, mate. It's a free kick. You know you shit the bed. I mean, hurry up. They're still at VAR, lads. They're still there. I still don't know what's happening. It's a foul, you dope. How is he looking? It's a clear foul. He's a moron. Yeah, no penalty. Damn right. Fair. Overturned. No penno. Gobshite. How did that take 2 minutes? How? I knew that was a foul before he even went near the monitor. He's a gobshite. These referees are idiots. Idiots. No, never mind this respect for referees crap. They're idiots. Thank God VAR finally stepped in to tell him he's a moron. How on earth did that take that long? We all knew it looking at it once in real time. So you'd assume that that card for VVD gets wiped off now as well. I'm so fed up of this stuff. These little idiots in black have way too much impact on games. Thank God VAR was there. So well done. Was it John Brooks? John Brooks on VAR, was it? Thank you, John. Well done. You, sir, have my respect. But that gobshite Madley? But look, let me say something. Endo was weak as well. Endo needs to be stronger. It was a foul, but he needs to be stronger there. But don't get me wrong. After that, after the Endo thing, if that didn't exist, I'd have no issues with the penalty. It was a foul by Verge. I would have had no problem with that. But it was before that. I mean, it's just silly. It's just absolutely stupid. Like, then, just one quick thing. Did you think that was a foul? I like your haircut. Oh God, you're so clever, mate. Well done. I can't see yours because you're a little bitch that's trolling. Oh, send me a picture of you and I'll ring you up and I'll talk through all of your faults if you like, mate. If that's how we're playing the game. But you don't even use your real name, mate. So you don't get to have an opinion for me, dude. This is what happens when you're too slow in transition. Putting balls in tight spaces like that has cost us. Yeah, look, I've said it many times that we're our own worst enemies in possession, but look, the right decision was gotten to in the end, but still, hopefully that gives the lads a wake-up call. You know, hopefully they get their finger out now. No yellow for VVD as well. Nice. Calm down, Craig. Ah, come on, dude. If you know anything about me at this point, it's not me being calm. Just removing some fake scores. 1 sec. Diagonal free kick played by Palace. Oh, Van Dijk gets ahead on it, but Alisson gets there and grabs it. Thank you. Trent now, left side. Cuts in field. Go on, Trent. Gravenberch. Again, I just want to remind all the chat, don't pay attention to any scores that you see in the chat. I'll keep you up to date. When there's a goal in the game, I'll let you know. You'll probably notice I'll be very happy or very angry. So don't be looking at the chat. If there's a goal in the game, I'll let you know about it. Palace on the attack now. Ball in. Costas gets there. He's looking to play it out. Is it Joel Ward gets a booking here for a foul on Lucho? Yeah, it was Joel Ward in the book for Palace. So what I'd love to do, but you're 30, 40 seconds behind live. Yes, but I won't lie to you, unlike some people in the chat, mate. So if you want to wait 30 seconds for me to celebrate, brilliant. If you don't, then shut the fuck up moaning about fake scores. You've got two choices. Listen to me or listen to the fake scores and stop moaning about them. They're your two choices. Endo into the left channel to Costas. Diaz. Endo. I still feel relieved that we got off the hook there with that penalty incident. Trent. Back to Soboslai. Endo to Diaz. I wonder how much stoppage time we're going to have at the end of this now. It was about... was about 5 minutes? Is that right? 4 or 5 minutes for that incident? Verge to Endo. I wouldn't mind seeing a few crosses whipped in there to aerially to let Darwin try and fight for one or two, just to shake it up a little bit. Ronnie said Endo too slow for the Prem. It's a tough one, Ronnie. It's a tough one because the game's been played in front of Endo a lot. You know, we're not doing much defending, to be fair. And it's not really on Endo to break down this midfield. Now, being caught in possession of the edge of his box like that, Ronnie, that was weak. Now, he was fouled, but granted, if you can't take any chances there, you've got to be quick in possession. Palace again in possession. What are you? Five to go, plus stoppage time in the first half. So far, I don't think we've made Johnson make a save, if that I'm aware of. Salah, Endo. Again, you weak. Fuck's sake. You get to free again, but it's also weak from Endo. Just stand up, mate. What do you think of the match so far? Said Tifa. It's pretty much as I expected. What's frustrating me, Tifa, is that we're struggling again against a low block. And it's like Liverpool from 2 or 3 years ago. I hope we can just find a way to break down. We need to get that first goal in these type of games early doors or as early as possible. Or you're just going to encourage Palace to keep doing what they're doing. It's frustrating, but these are some of the games we get during the season. It's just about getting out of London with the points. Overhit ball looking for Costas. That'll be a Palace goal kick.
I did say you'd struggle.
Oh, now you can chip in, Ben.
Funny enough, I had to get some stuff done, so... but no, it's been... I thought you might struggle. Like I said, if you're going to score, it'd be like 70th, 80th minute. So...
Did you see the foul?
That was some interesting refereeing.
It was weird, right?
I'm just sick to the back teeth of VAR already. Like, VAR came to the rescue in that situation, but the whole referee situation as a whole, combined refereeing and VAR, is a joke right now. That shouldn't take 2 minutes to sort.
RF said, Craig, is it YouTube stream this lady or streaming the match? So, probably a bit of both. That's probably the real answer, mate. I'm watching it live on a Sky product, but there is a built-in delay, and then you've got the YouTube delay. So yeah, there is a bit of a delay there, but I can't do anything about that, unfortunately. Palace with the free kick. Hughes whips it in. Verge is there again. Well done, Verge. Come on. Joel Ward wins the header. Salah has it. He flicks it forward. Unlucky, Mo. Unlucky. Just a little, an extra yard or two there, and we were in. Come on, boys. I tell you what, though. Kwanzaa's looked mustard again. It just looks so composed. Endo. Come on, dude. Corner to Liverpool. 43 minutes on the clock. Liverpool corner. It'll be on the near side to us. Costa's coming across to take it. Endo's blowing as well, like he's tired. Corner in. Headed away by Palace. Oh, freak. Off. What? Oh, went out of play. I hate that. Oh, that's Hugh Jackman. Corner went out of play. Not more frustrating than that. What a waste. So we'll get to the conversation about halftime substitutions or what you guys would do. We'll have a look at the bench in a moment. So if you have a look on Darwin's Wikipedia at the minute, it says place of birth, offside. I'm not even joking. Tito, you've retracted your message, mate, but thank you for the super sticker. Darwin! Play the ball back, but it's behind. Shoe. Endo again with another stupid foul. Oh. Free kick, Palace. Five minutes added on, by the way. 5 minutes at the end of the first half. Oh, Gravenberch takes a bit too much of a heavy touch. Palace challenge comes in from the centre circle. Be Liverpool throw in on the near side. 5 minutes added on just to confirm. Just thinking about that Liverpool bench and what changes I would make. Got to think probably Jones. Jones or Elliott. You could put Gravenberch into the 6 if you needed to. So I'd say Jones or Elliott would be my change for Endo. Again, you could move Gravenberch to 6, but Salah, Trent. See, Elliott's efficiency of pass. Oh, Salah shot, blocked, strike, Trent, deflection, corner. Elliott seems ideal for this game for me because of his efficiency of passing and his awareness of space. So you can put Gravenberch back into the number 6 and put Elliott on a little bit ahead. But anyway, corner. Szoboszlai strike off Will Hughes' head, and it goes out for Liverpool corner. We've had 1.5 minutes. Good delivery. Nobody there underneath it. It'll be a Liverpool throw-in now on this near side. Come on, boys. Costas to Szoboszlai, to Gravenberch. Unlucky. Ah, Dom, don't pussy out of that challenge. Yes, Endo, you show him what's up. Well done, Endo, winning that back. Van Dijk, centre of the park. Gravenberg. I think Gravenberg's been brilliant, by the way. He's the only one that looks like he can make something happen from that midfield. Salah down the line to Trent. Trent, that was stupid, mate. Got lazy, thought he was getting a throw, and then allowed the Palace player to play it off him. And then Palace throw the ball straight out of play, so it'll be Liverpool throw in. Diaz, come on, Lucho. Spins in field. Oh, man, come on. Somebody show yourselves. Good ball, dude. Good ball. Oh, Trent, come on. Again, Liverpool have it back. Endo plays it to Verge. Come on, boys. Trent now. Infield to Endo. Still Trent. Come on, lads. He plays the ball straight out of play. Palace throw in. Just not clicking in this first half, lads. It is all too slow. I agree with that, Ronnie. Yeah. Inside, that's it. Again, Endo brought down. Plays it to Soboslai. Gravenberg. Somebody want to tell the lads we're running out of time on the clock here. Come on, boys. Salah, we're just not looking even likely here. Nope, Palace clear. Half time at Sellers Park. It's Crystal Palace 0, Liverpool 0, and fair to say we need to be a lot better in the second 45. Just so mundane, pedestrian, obvious, slow. And thankfully, can we just take a moment, though, to thank Alisson Becker? Because that man's save, phenomenal. It's why we love him. It's why he's the best in the world. If you haven't had a chance to see it, it's the only good thing we've done in that first half was Alisson's save. It was phenomenal. Phenomenal. So, at halftime, it is scoreless, and it's on us to go and turn this round and get a result. We have 77% possession and we haven't created any chances. What do you think? It's frustrating, Shane. But, you know, we've seen this film before. Look, everything you're all saying is probably correct. Definitely too slow, too predictable. We're not even giving Darwin Atten to fight for. So we're not even trying to put a cross or two in to give him an opportunity to get a near post header or to flick something on. It's just side to side, back to Verge, back out to the side, back across goal. It's same old, but this is Premier League football on a December cold Saturday morning, and we've got to be better. We've got to force the issue. So let's have a look at the bench and see what options Jurgen has. So obviously we'll skip the keeper. So we've got Gomez, Canade, Jones, Gakpo, Elliott, Doak, McConnell, and Bradley. So you're thinking either Cody Gakpo or Harvey Elliott, Curtis Jones. I think we've got to just say, do we need a defensive midfielder in this game at this point? Like, I would say no. I don't think we do. I think we could do with maybe trying to get a midfielder on who's a bit more proactive, because Palace are just sitting back and trying to counter. So I would say force the issue. Diaz is terrible, can't hold the ball. Look, none of our forwards have really set the world on fire today. Let's, be fair about it. You can all make a conversation or a point about which one. Salah's not really done much. Nunes definitely hasn't done much other than be offside. And Diaz is huffed and puffed, but not really delivered anything. So it's 6 of one, half a dozen of the other. Bring Curtis on for Endo. Alisson best goalkeeper, said Bargav. Thank you, mate. Appreciate that. And I agree with you. Sell Kelleher. I mean, I don't know what Kelleher has to do with this conversation, my friend. Yeah, I have no idea what we're talking about Kelleher when we're really in need of changing the game. Gakpo on Gravenberch in the 6th. I definitely agree with putting Gravenberch in the 6th. Definitely. Not because I don't think he's done well. I just think it gives us the best solution, because he's still aware enough to stop a counter attack. He's still good enough at manipulating his body and getting it in the way. So yeah, I agree 100% with putting Gravenberch in the 6th. Ironically, this probably would have been a great game to have Alexis McAllister in the 6th. The save from Alisson was crazy. Oh, it was phenomenal. So good. To be honest, I've been watching how Endo moves off the ball. He's not it, said Tito. Definitely revert back to type for Endo at the minute, mate. We got a better Endo against Sheffield United, but today I agree with everybody. He just hasn't been it. You're right. Feeling a team of individuals today, said Bumba Dog. Klopp will get him sorted at the half. Our press has been off for years. We overrun the ball with our press and are left open a lot. Come on, the Reds, get it going. Definitely feels like you're right. Klopp needs to tell a few home truths in their halftime. Wakey, wakey, boys, would be where I'd start. Endo and Gravenberch are inconsistent. I think Gravenberch's been brilliant, mate. And honestly, I think he's been the most likely in that midfield to have tried to make anything happen. Szoboszlai's been quiet again for me. Like, he's not really done much wrong, but he's certainly not really taking the game with the scruff of the neck like we'd hope for him to do. Trent's been a bit weird. Some lovely diagonal passes and then some very haphazard short balls or some poor decision making. Trent in the holding mid, Gomez at right back. Oh, I like that. Do you know what? That's a good shout. That could be the answer. That could be the answer for this, mate. Yeah. Do you know what? Big up Argav. That could be a great shout, mate. Yeah, I wouldn't be against that at all. Yeah, we've seen Klopp do that before as well, so you could be on the money there. Marcel said, let's not panic. We're a second half team, 2-0 to Liverpool. Why did Salah suddenly stop scoring? It's not so much even just that he stopped scoring. Who was that? Robbie, was it? It's that he's not really looking likely. He's not like he's peppering the goal with shots or... Like, he works hard, Mo. I'll never say that about him. He works hard. But he isn't having the impact at the moment. In the last few games, from a scoring perspective, especially, we're all obviously really looking forward to that 200th goal. Imagine getting gifted a membership, Cappy Squad, and then getting banned for being an asshole. But away you go. I'm sorry to the person who wasted the membership on you. Is it just me, Craig, or is Salah dropping too deep recently? Also, hey, how Darwin is always offside. I get what you mean about Mo. He is coming to the ball a lot to want to try and. I mean, it's a good sign because he's obviously coming because he wants to get involved in the game. The Darwin offside thing, oh mate, don't. It is really frustrating, and it's not a one match wonder. Like it just does not look across the line anywhere near enough. And the reason it annoys me so much is he's got pace to burn, so he can almost drop off that half yard because once he gets in a gallop, not too many people are going to keep up with him. So yeah, it just makes it even more infuriating. Like if he was slow or if he was a forward that relied on his skill levels or whatever, you think okay, fair enough, getting caught offside, he's trying to play on the shoulder, but he has plenty of pace. You're going to Arklow. Do I need that before you go? Is that what you're saying? Why are you going to Arklow? What? No, I will though. No, you see, no. I will want one of 3. Half 1. See, why do you do this to me all the time? You can bring me back a coffee if you want from coffee shop. I don't care. It's a strong one, black, cold milk, sugar. Thank you. Everyone say bye-bye to Sabrina. I actually misshot it as well. Yeah, Diogo might have been the man today to break the deadlock. He has a great knack of scoring. We need Jota back as soon as possible. Stop picking on Darwin. No one's picking on him, mate. Calling him out for being offside isn't picking on him. You need to understand the difference. Nobody's sitting here saying he's shy. Get rid of him, sell him. But when you're offside every time the ball goes into their half, I think people have a right to say, stop being offside. It's not like he's a kid, like he's a professional footballer who can't look across the line. I think we have every right to be frustrated by that. Grafenberg reminds me of Wijnaldum, as he's got a bit more about him, a bit more pace about him than Wijnaldum. Arsenal are going to be loving this. Well, we've got 45 minutes to turn it around, mate. It doesn't matter if we leave here with a horrible, shitty 1-0 win, as long as we leave there with a victory. So we've got to put the pressure on Arsenal. And if we don't do that, that's just shocking from us. We know they have a tough game today. And we need to leave with the 3 points and say to them, what can you do at Villa Park? Gravenberch is a much different player than Genie. Aston Villa can beat Arsenal. Yes, they can, but if we don't do our job, it's a wasted opportunity. Endo's been good. Don't know what you're on about. No, he hasn't, though. So, I mean, Endo has not been good, mate. He hasn't. I don't know what game you're watching, but I see Endo falling over every time someone touches him, nearly being caught on the edge of his penalty area, giving the ball away on a couple of occasions. He just hasn't been at it, mate. He's a half yard too slow. Really worrying how long it took the ref. He was dying to give that pen. Oh, it was shocking, John. Like, I can't believe it took 5 minutes to sort that mess out. What subs would you make? So there's been a couple of good suggestions, Jonathan. I like the idea of bringing Gomez on and putting Trent directly into midfield. I also like the idea of taking Endo off, bringing on Elliott and putting Gravenberch into the number 6. You could make an argument for probably 2 or 3. You could make an argument to get Gakpo on as well. Again, you could bring Gakpo on, put Gravenberch into the 6 and put Gakpo in an advanced midfield position. I just don't really feel we need a holding midfielder at this point. It's defense versus attack. We just need to do nothing stupid and make sure we leave players back to stop a counter. Is Maka hurt? He got stitches on his knee, Jason, the other day, which unfortunately meant that he's ruled out of this one. Now, he won't be out long term. He should be back for the next game. But yeah, for this one, unfortunately, that wound hasn't healed enough. It's still sore from, so he can't play. Someone said, I think Salah is slowly slowing down. See, that doesn't really make a difference on Dimitri because there's no space to exploit. So that slowness or that half-yard space from Salah is not really that important because we don't have space to run into. It's the creativity, the guile, that little pass around the corner, that little moment that we're missing at the minute. And I agree with John as well. He said, perfect Elliott game. Yeah, I agree, John. I would have Harvey Elliott on that pitch. No problem. Why is Bajcetic not playing? Because he's been injured for the whole season, unfortunately. We just need to focus on getting 3 points. Yes, DCP. Look, to me, it doesn't matter, mate, if we win it with an 89th minute own goal. Don't care as long as we leave there with 3 points. Yeah, so a few people feeling like Endo needs to get to the gym and work a little bit in his upper body strength, and I don't think that's too bad of a shout either. When is Bajcetic coming back? I wish I knew, mate. Honestly, I really do, but I have not got an answer for you. Darwin to headbutt Anderson again. Hopefully not. Hopefully we can keep our full complement on. How has Costas been? He's been okay. I don't think Costas is... Look, defensively, I don't think we've done much wrong. That save from Alisson, though. I mean, I got to bring it up again because he's like Spider-Man. He's just so damn good. Am I looking forward to the new Kanye album? Can I be honest and say I didn't know there was one? But now that I do, yes, I am. I don't know what to expect from it, though. Callum, how are you, mate? Thank you for the kind comment. So Gomez is coming on. So are we seeing Trent into midfield then? That makes sense. I mean, who was it in the chat? I can't remember which gentleman it was, but somebody in the chat did make that shout. And well played to you, sir, because you got it spot on with the looks of it. Yeah, confirmed as well. Joe Gomez on, Endo off. Well done. Well done, chat. You nailed that one. Fair play. Right. So now maybe we get a bit more urgency. Is that Mateta on as well for Palace, is it? So, right, we're underway in the second half. Liverpool playing from left to right. So just to confirm, it is Endo off, Joe Gomez on. Gomez slips into right back. Trent moves into midfield. And Palace play the ball straight out for Liverpool goal kick. Joe Gomez, come on, said Bargav. Thank you, mate. Was it your good? It was your good self, wasn't it? It was your good self, mate. Well in. Well done, Bargav. Fair play. You suggested it. Kloppo listened. Well done, you. Oh, fuck off. Darwin's offside again. We're... Oh! 6 inches inside their half. Hey, ref, how can he take an offside free kick? He's taking the fucking free kick in their half of the pitch, you moron! How can he be offside in their half of the pitch? Oh, God, these referees, man. Anyway, we've cleared the free kick, but I'm done. They don't even implement the fucking rules. And also, 42 seconds. That's all it took Darwin to get a hat-trick of offsides. 42 seconds of the second half. Jesus Christ. Oh, lads, wakey, wakey. Gomez. Out to Salah. Szoboszlai. Gomez. I don't know why we went back there from Szoboszlai. The ball back to Salah was on. Verge. Trent. Gravenberch. Press comes on from Palace. Verge goes back across to Kwanzaa. Mohamed Salah. Go on, Mo. Slips it down the line to Dom. Oh, that is weak, Dom. That's weak. Cleared by Palace. Throw into Liverpool. Craig, Darwin was in the offensive half when he was played through, though. Yeah, I'm not arguing about the offside, Pat, mate. Not at all. I'm arguing about why the free kick for offside was taken in our half of the pitch. That was my argument, Pat. Not that Darwin wasn't off, mate. Szoboszlai to Trent. To Diaz. Strike! Oh. Unlucky. Oh, doesn't worry though, because Darwin was offside, so it wouldn't have mattered. Diaz cut in, had a shot. Darwin tries to stick his head on it. Doesn't get there, but was also offside. Sharkbait's at away support has been phenomenal. To be fair, they're always brilliant, mate. Travelling Reds are always absolutely top notch. Ball in behind. Verge gets there. Well done, Verge. To Allison. Allison pumps a long ball forward. Palace defender wins the header. Stand up, Joe. Stand up. That's it. Force him back. No fouls. Ah, God. They were begging for a foul. That's all them fuckers are playing for. Is cheap fouls so they can get free kicks and pump in diags. And we fell for it again. Love the videos. Been watching since the Barcelona match. Thank you so much, mate. That's a really kind message from you. And thank you for your super chat. BM Minty Boy. Thank you, dude. Much love. We fall for this so often against teams, by the way. We give them cheap free kicks and give them a chance to get crosses in. It's so frustrating to see. Thankfully, though, that free kick comes to nothing. The cross comes in. Lerma gets his head on it, but doesn't really direct a header anywhere near Alisson's goal, and it goes behind harmlessly for a goal kick. Do you know what we need to get, Darwin? One of them doggy shock collars. You know them ones? We need to sneakily attach one to the back of the Palace defender. And then if Darwin goes the wrong GPS coordinates and goes away from that defender, he gets a little shock to wake him up. I've solved it. There you go. That's all we need for Darwin. We need to get him a shock collar and link it to GPS. You're welcome. Here comes Joe Gomez. Who said you're a fake fan, Colin? I don't know where that's going, mate. I don't think anyone's called you a fake fan, mate. Well, at least I haven't seen it, bud. AXRST. Dude, I love that you're getting the likes going. We love that. Keep the likes going, mate. Well in. 1,250 so far. You have top ball knowledge. Thank you, BM Minty Boy. Look, mate, I don't know much about a lot of things in life, trust me. But football, boxing, there's a few things that I claim to have any type of knowledge on, mate. I don't know much else, though, dude. I won't lie. And again, thank you for your super chat. So far, having Trent in midfield, I think it's given us a bit more urgency. You know, I feel a bit more optimistic when I see him in possession, like he's going to try and force the issue. But so far, we are, 51, nearly 52 minutes in. I will sync now. Sorry, I forgot to do it. Ball looking for Salah, was never on. Second ball, though, breaks to Gomez. His heavy touch allows Palace to counter-attack. Kleiny into the left channel. Cross in. Corner. So 52 minutes and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it will be a Palace corner on the near side. Trent put it behind, blocking the cross in. Will Hughes coming across to take it. I believe Liverpool should sign the Zakaria. Didn't he go to Chelsea a while and didn't really get a look in there? So I think we looked at Zakaria previously, but well, we also know that George Schmaka was looking at 2 Gladbach matches recently, so who knows maybe who he was looking at. Palace keeper launches the ball long upfield. Will Hughes gets there, puts in a cross. Well defended, boys. Well defended. Trent now. Unlucky. Tries to play it to Darwin, but Palace had 2 players back. Come on, Joe. Klein. Bit of urgency, boys. Come on. Press. Keep going, Dom. Keep going. Keep going, Dom. Well in. That's it. Give him no time on the ball. Verge rolls it across to Kwanzaa. Verge. Nothing on. Back to Verge again. Again, no urgency here, lads. Monty, are you still crying about the moan? Mate, stop moaning. Please, you're moaning about other people moaning, about you moaning. Can you stop moaning? Why is the ref blowing the whistle? What? The fuck are they looking at? How is he going to the monitor? What? What the? What? 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 Oh, it's going to be a penalty. Penalty Palace. Oh, it's a penalty. It is a penalty. It's a penalty, lads. It is a penalty. It's a foul. It is a penalty. I can't argue about the decision. Liverpool making some changes. Gakpo on, Gravenberch off. Ibu won. Kwanzaa off. Penalty. Mateta standing over it. "56-57 minutes on the clock. Mateta steps up. Ref blows the whistle. Mateta scores 1-0 Palace. I hate these kickoffs. I hate them. 1-0 Palace. I don't even know what to say, lads. We just... it's such a stupidly soft penalty to give away as well when he was getting nowhere. It's up to us now to pull it out of the bag. For fuck's sake. I hate these kickoff times. They always screw us. Oh, Darwin! Fuck's sake! See the roundy inflatable thing? And that yoke with the net on it. That's where it's supposed to go. Another one missed. Another 6-yard chance missed by Darwin. Half an hour left. And God almighty, we've been poor. Oh, God almighty. Do you know what, though? If we're being really honest about it, we've not exactly been playing well over the past few weeks. So it's not like we can't say this type of frustration might not have been coming. But we've dug ourselves out of it, and we've got to try and do that again. For fuck's sake. It's just so bad. So bad. We've not even looked likely so far. That's what's frustrating. We've got half an hour left, and we need to get the finger out and really, really try and win this goddamn game. Like, we need to attack now. We need to just take the brakes off and just get forward and pen them in. But we're not seeing that urgency. Palace on the attack again. Another strike. Alisson makes the save. Alisson's had more saves to make than their keeper. We can't. It's just awful so far. Gakpo. Come on, boys. Into Gomez. Cross in. Mo blocked. Isti said we're asleep. They keep shafting us with the 12:30. But look, it is what it is. We still got to go and get the result. Palace now on the counter as well. What are you? Oh, will you stop giving away stupid free kicks? You absolute morons! Another one! Every time they run out of space, we go, here, have a free kick. Have a chance to put another cross in. Right, free kick, Palace. Cross in. Look at the space for Salah. Oh, who was that, Timo? That's awful. Awful. Salah gets the ball and lazy pass to nobody. Bargav says Elliot on for Darwin will be his shout. That's so bad. Well done, Costas. Come on, boys. 27 to go. We're not even looking likely at the minute. We're making Mateta look like a decent footballer here, lads. Mateta. Now we kick the ball away. Book him. Lerma goes in the book for kicking the ball away. Gakpo. Joe Gomez. Joe rolls it across the verge. Again, it's all in front of Palace. Nothing to make them think about. Just monotonous side-to-side horse shit. Lovely, lads. The pass stats are great, but do something. Run at them. Force a free kick. Fuck me. Standing off them, giving them all the time in the world. It's just not good enough. Palace down now, playing the all injury. Look, we're playing a Palace that got beaten at home by fucking Bournemouth. Bournemouth beat them at home. And we're making them look like world beaters. This is so bad. Why are you smiling, Klopp? Stop fucking smiling. Nothing's funny. Elise coming on for Palace now. How long is this going to take? How long are they going to let this take? The dude's going off the pitch. Oh, fuck me. Come on, lads. He's walking off half a mile an hour, high-fiving everyone. Ref, any chance you can hurry it up? We've given them another cheap free kick. Yet another one. Every time we even stand in the vicinity of a Palace player, they fall to the ground and the referee goes, "Can I give a penalty? No, better give a free kick then." Oh, for the love of God. Well done, Ali. Flings it out to Costas. Look, that's just it wasn't even an aimed ball forward from Costas. It was just to get it away from me. Canade to Verge. To Gomez. Cross in off the Palace player. Liverpool corner. Inside the final quarter of the game, Palace 1-0 up. Mateta penalty. Liverpool with a corner on this near side. Oh, Jesus Christ. Nothing comes of that. Off Verge is heading behind for a goal kick. It's frustrating, but it's been coming. Unfortunately, this result, this performance has been coming. Come on. Just look standing off them. Get up in their face. For fuck's sake. Come on, boys. Gakpo to Trent. That's another foul. Free kick to us. Yellow card for Richards, but the game slows down, so Palace get everybody back behind the ball. This is really frustrating. Trent cross in. Oh, for fuck's sake. Trent crossed in. Nunes gets on the end of it, tries to Mr. Miyagi his way to put it towards goal, but just meh. Don't even know what to say. Just awful. Elliott's getting ready to come on. Should have happened 20 minutes ago. Oh, we've given it straight back to Palace again. Oh, this is so tough to sit back and watch. Canade upfield to Diaz. I forgot he was even on the pitch. Double change coming up from Klopp. Trent. Oh, jeez, he just turns into fucking trouble. Run back, you little shit. See him standing there. Trent just loses the ball and fucking stands there. Doesn't even try to get back in atone for his error. Just stands there like a lazy shit. Darwin coming off to be replaced. I think it's Darwin and Soboslai coming off. Yep, Nunes and Soboslai coming off to be replaced by Elliott and Jones. Fuck me. This one's on us. Like, you know, we've nothing to moan about here. We've just not played well. Oh, Palace down to 10. IU sent off. IU sent off. Second yellow. I mean, normally you'd be excited about a team going down to 10, right? But I don't know what it means. They're just going to dig their heels in more defensively, and we've still got to try and figure out a way to break them down. How long is he taking to get off the fucking pitch? He's still up. Get off the pitch! Fucking hell, Van Dijk got a fine and a one-game ban, and he didn't take that long to get off the pitch. Come on. Verge to Ibu. Into the channel. Gomez. Akpo. Headed away. Hit it! Mo! Yes! Yes! Mo! 200! Legend! Go on, Mo! Go on, Mo! 1-1. Mo Salah. We're back in it. 15 to go. Come on! Salah steps up, gets the goal. 200 up for Mo. I can't wait for Jota Nunes, just a smoke screen or joke screen. Said Luke, look, we got a goal. Salah with it. Gomez down the line to Gakpo. He crosses it in. Ball ricochets back. Salah hits it. Takes a deflection, but it'll be Mo's goal. I think it comes off Kleiny. It does. It was going in, though, so it'll be Mo's goal. 200 for the great man. Mohamed Salah rescues this game so far for Liverpool. Don't forget Palace down to 10 men as well. And Liverpool have a lifeline courtesy of the left foot of Mohamed Salah with a little assist from Nathaniel Klein. Come on. Here we go. 14 to go. Let's go. Let's go! Palace corner. Come on, boys. Hodgson got a yellow card as well. Jesus, Hodgson got a booking. Come on. Police say to take the corner. Nothing silly now, boys. Come on. Cleared away. Salah. Oh, reverse ball. Will we get there? Yes. Go on, Trenty. The Verge. Into Elliott. Come on, boys. Come on. Giddy up. Elliott. Ball in. It's cleared. Come on, boys. Oh, referee, will you fuck off? Every time. These Palace players are going down more than a $2 hooker. Come on, ref. Should be a good drop of stoppage time in this one as well. So I get extra angry when Liverpool make me get out of bed early and don't get the result. That there's an extra 15% anger in me when we don't win the early games. But come on, boys. Gakpo. Salah. Elliott. Oh. Come on, boys. Nothing silly. Nothing silly. Games like this, we miss Thiago magic moments. Ooh. Unlucky. Come on, boys. Keep going. 10, 11 to go. Let's go. Come on. Commentators are trying to say the red wasn't a red. Well, so it's just stupidity from him. Let's have a look. Well, I don't know what the commentators are trying to say, because his first yellow he got for standing over the ball and not getting out of the way. The second one he got for stopping a counter attack. So I've got to be honest, I'm struggling to have much patience or sympathy for IU. Come on, boys. 10 to go, plus stoppage time. Elliott. Gomez. Lovely football. Hit it. Oh, should have went down. Why didn't we hit that? Oh, another one. Another stupid free kick. Canade's given away about 4 fouls since he's been on. He didn't even touch him. He didn't even touch him. Referee's a gobshite. He never touched them. Dude dived and the ref bought it again. Elliott. Trent. Again, we're trying those Hail Mary balls. Come on. Step up, step up. See it out, Verd. See it out. Right, throw in. Come on. Elliott. Curtis Jones. Come on, come on, come on. Diaz. Come on, boys. Not so congested together. Give each other a bit of space. Come on. Salah. Gomez. Corner. Come on. Come on, boys. Liverpool corner. Come on. Right. Costas, good delivery, mate. Come on, come on, come on. Ball in. Oh, it's headed away. It's in their post. Oh, great. Come on, boys. Come on, Harvey. It's attacking the fence now for the last 10 minutes or so. Costas, cross in. Oh, it's a good ball. Well defended by Palace. Trent, back down the line. Back to Trent. Come on the deck, boys. On the deck. Ah, Trent, come on. Be better. Gomez. Elliot. Trent, come on. Don't be throwing worldies, Trent. Lazy, Trent. Lazy. Be a Liverpool throw in on the near side anyway. Come on. Palace about to make another change. Schlupp coming off for Crystal Palace. Amada coming on. Come on, we've got time. Oh, keeper's down now. Will you get up, you donkey? What's this clown down? Oh, fuck off. This is nonsense. Keeper's down now with an imaginary boo-boo. Keeper's having a full-blown conversation. Absolutely. Oh, well, yeah, well, you know, fair enough. Doesn't look very fucking injured to me. Jesus Christ. 6 minutes plus. I don't know how much stoppage time we're going to get. I don't want to see Hugh bloody Jackman. There's no... The keeper's still down getting fucking massaged here. I don't know what he's doing. Getting a recipe for linguine or something. I don't know. But I know he's taking too long. Jesus Christ. How much time wasting have they been up to today? Fuck me. Still nothing happening on the pitch, by the way. So Palace bet bring on a new keeper. Absolutely pepper him with shots and crosses now. Give him unbelievable nightmares coming on. How long is this taking? Luke, welcome to Anfield Agenda Ultras. Luke McMahon, thank you, bud. Jesus Christ. Still not on the pitch. Fuck me. So Palace changed their keeper. I don't know how long injury time there's going to have to be here because this has been a piss take. So there's 3.5 minutes of normal time plus whatever the Cabbage Patch Kid adds on. Come on, boys. Force it. Joseph, welcome, my friend. Anfield Agenda FC. Appreciate you, buddy. Joseph Pappy, thank you, mate. Gomez, cross in. Oh, hit it, hit it, hit it. Oh, he's blasted it wide. See, keeper was nervy there. First ball in right on top of him. He spills it. He's nervy. Come on, boys. Diaz, Trent, Gomez, Liz, welcome back to Anfield Agenda Ultras, my friend. Hope that you're doing well. Come on, boys. 2 minutes plus stoppage time to go. Ibu, Elliot, Gomez. Come on, boys. Cross in. Oh, it's a little bit too close to the keeper, who does well and comes and claims it. All right, can we not let the keeper roll around on the ground, ref, for 5 minutes? For fuck's sake, the time wasting's been other level from Palace. Worst time wasting I've seen this year, said it's the Urban. It's like watching Liverpool Newcastle all over again. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's go. Gomez. Oh, come on, boys. Has to be one more chance in this somewhere. Trent. Elliot. Van Dijk. Come on, boys. Salah. Ball slipped in. Gakpo to Gomez. Back to Salah. Flick to the far post. Jones pulls it back, but only as far as Hughes. Come on, please. Please, come on. We need this for the title, boys. Come on. For the love of Jesus. 10 minutes added on. 10 minutes. Come on. Come on. Elliot. Yes, Harvey. Yes. Harvey Elliott 2-1. Go on. Golazzo. Go on. Elliott 2-1. Go on, son. Go on. Woo! Woo! Shine that trophy, bitch! Sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are gray. You'll never know, dear, how much I love you. So please don't take my Harvey away, my little Harvey. What a strike. Go on. Woo! Don't ever, I mean ever, disrespect Harvey Elliott again. Put some goddamn respect on our boy's name. Go on! Fuck you. Never in doubt. And breathe, my friends, and breathe. I hope we roll around on the ground and waste every second for the rest of this game. Fall down injured, boys. Get your massages. Take your time. Roll around. Buy cheap free kicks. Roll on the ground like the whiny little bitches that Palace are. Woo! Where's all the trolls gone? Where's all the title contenders? Laughy face emoji. Where are you at now? Where are you at now? Where are you at now? Let Newlon dance. Newlon needs to dance. I don't blame it on the sunshine. Don't blame it on the moonlight. Don't blame it on the good times. Blame it on the boogie. I just can't control my feet. Oh, Elliot, you little dancer. Do hit the subscribe button, my friends. Subscribe to the channel that's going to deliver you a league title. We were right on Elliot, mate, said John Williams. You got to show Elliot the respect he deserves. Zane, I didn't want to have to ban you, mate. Because you've been in a while, Zane. Got to ban you, though, bud, for the fake score. Go on. Go on. Oh, flag's up. Unlucky. Diaz nearly made it 3-1. The flag went up. I love football, said Jason Son. Thank you for the super chat, Jason. Let's have a look. He's off. He is off. He was off. Good finish. Good finish by Lucho. He was off. He was leaning off. You can see it. Just he was off. You could see it straight away, to be fair. Once you seen the replay, he was off. Somehow, and I don't know how, I've managed to injure my shoulder. I don't know how, celebrating that goal, I've managed to injure my shoulder. Ben, can we change the score? Cool. Sorry, I was just going by the chat. You know what? When you're streaming the game, I don't see the score. I don't see the screen. So oh, it's just 2-1 here on mine. Ah, cool. Come on, boys. Under 5 minutes to stop. It's time to go. Oh, Newlon's going to be dancing until the end. He's staying there. No Newlon, no party. Just make sure I haven't missed any of these super chats. 1 sec. No, I've done that one. That's from ages ago. Yeah, cool. Yeah, done all them. Sweet. Did somebody say top of the league? Did somebody say top of the league? Because I can give you multiple reasons to enjoy top of the league now. 1, we're top of the league. And 2, we'll be on at 5 o'clock on our second channel, top of the league, to see if Arsenal can get at it from Villa Park. Did I not tell you positivity? Look, I love a bit of blind optimism. Resinova, I do. But that's what it was, mate. We weren't looking likely. But you know what? I don't care. I said it before the game. It's about getting a result. How it happens, don't care. This time of the season, it's about picking up points. Robert O'Shea, thank you so much for your super chat. Kate Johnson said, come on, Craig, up the Reds. Keep up the content. Thank you. 6,300 in the chat. Hit that subscribe button, guys. You can get us to 231,000 if you take 1 second to hit that button and drop a like as well. Over 6,300 100 people in the chat. Come on, hit the like and subscribe button. Man of the match, we vote for Nature Worldwide in our match reactions, buddy. We don't give you the man of the match. You guys decide the man of the match. So join us for the match reaction, where we will be asking you guys to vote for your man of the match. And I'll be asking you to tell me why that man's name is Harvey Elliott. I know he only came on, but I tell you what, he's changed the game. I hope Elliott gets the respect he deserves now, because you can call me out for running down loads of people, but I've always been behind Harvey Elliott. Who's the ref booking now? Anderson. Oh, yeah, proper order. Book him again. What do I think of Núñez now? Look, I'm going to keep backing Darwin because I believe he can come good. But he needs to... I'm not going to sit here and say he's playing great. But I'm not going to give up on him. Elliott has changed the game, Craig. He's played what's in front of him as soon as he came on. Yep, I agree, Robert. I totally agree with you, mate. And that's what I love about him. He's so efficient in his possession. Connor, thank you for the super sticker, mate. You know what? You don't name your French Bulldog after Mr. Harvey Elliott unless he's got something about him. And I did indeed name my French Bulldog after Harvey Elliott. And then I found out that he actually has a French Bulldog himself. And he gets a yellow card there for a little foul. 90 seconds. Oh, it's Gomez. Sorry, my apologies. It's Gomez that goes in the book. How did I injure my shoulder, lads? Oh, we don't do it the easy way, do we? This guy has serious anger issues. Dude, I'm a cool bunny. But I don't need to get any perspective. This is my life. I live and breathe it. Don't tell me what to do. You can go about your life and wank over tissues, whatever the fuck you want to do. But football's important to me. It really sets my mood. And don't dare tell me how I should or shouldn't react. It means a lot to me. And I don't have anger issues. Very much don't. I'm a chill bunny most of the time. But these things are important to me. Free kick to Palace. Ball in. Oh, Alisson makes a save. Anderson gets the header and Alisson saves at the near post. Best in the world. Best in the world. Again, look at... He's offside, by the way, Anderson. He's offside, by the way. So we should have a goal kick here. But still, best in the world. Oh, poor little Roy looks like a very sad emu. But they try... What? They better not be looking for another penalty here. Fuck off. Yes, they head it behind. Another corner. How are you giving a corner there, donkey boy? This referee has it. He must have Palace on an accumulator or something. Headed away. And away again. Now we've had 11 minutes of your 10 minutes, bitch. Come on! Free kick to Liverpool inside our own half. Coming back for a yellow. We are in the 102nd minute of this game now. It's crazy. It's nuts. Like, this season, man, these refs are taking the piss. I'd go back to Alisson with this. I'd pass this back to Alisson. Birds goes long diagonal. Nearly at 2,000 likes as well. So hit that like button, folks. And the subscribe button. I told you, subs mean titles. Still going. 12 minutes now. Well done, Ali. Still going. It is all over. Liverpool have beaten Crystal Palace by 2-1 to go top of the Premier League. Crystal Palace opened the scoring with a Mateta penalty. Liverpool equalised with Mohamed Salah's 200th goal for the club. The record breaker continues. And then the winner comes from our young superstar, Mr. Harvey Elliott, with a thunderous strike with his left boot from the edge of the box. Woo! We love that. My friends, Liverpool are top of the Premier League ahead of this evening's game between Aston Villa and Arsenal. I'm so happy we did not look pretty, but I don't care. I told you before the game, it's about getting a result, and we did it. We went to Palace. We got a win. That'll do, pig. That'll do. So, we will march towards the match reaction. It is pinned to the top of the live chat. Don't forget, I will be back live on Top of the League, our second channel, at 5 o'clock for Aston Villa Arsenal. But right now, we're going to the match reaction. Pinned to the top of the live chat there now. It'll take you right there. I will see you over there in 2 minutes, where we're going to try and pick the bones out of Liverpool's 2-1 victory. We'll be asking you guys for your Anfield Agenda man of the match as well. Do hit that like button before you head off. Do not forget to subscribe as well. Match reaction coming up in 2 minutes. We will see